A great people has been moved to defend a great nation.
This great
Terrorist
nation
attacks
will
can shake the
endure
foundations of our biggest
as it
buildings,
has endured.
but they cannot touch the foundation of America.
In the
These acts
councils of
shatter
government,
steel,
we must guard
but they
against
cannot dent
the
the steel.
acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex.
Inherently and historically oppose a secret society.
We, as
secret
Americans,
oath,
have
and
the
a secret
capacity
procedure.
now, as we've had in
We
the
decided
past,
long ago
to do whatever
dangers
needs
of
to be done
excessive and unwarranted
to
concealment
preserve this last
certain
and
facts
greatest bastion of
far
freedom.
outweigh the dangers
In this
which are
present
cited to
crisis,
justify it.
government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
And that is perfect timing.
What about that timing?
That is pretty good timing there.
It's damn good, perfect timing. Because Cody just walked in. I even put maybe Cody in the description of the stream.
We're just going to need to plug in his...
I'm getting really sick of this thing not working the way it's supposed to.
Smell like failure.
But
sounds
anyway,
working.
welcome back to Embers of Liberty, where I figured out how to do a noise gate tonight, so you won't have to listen to the buzz of Joe's air conditioning unit. Cody, you are going to need to plug your microphone in.
And your ears.
Because guess what? I unplugged it. Because at the time, I, didn't know how to do the noise gate thing. And now I do. Actually, nope, that's not it. That's my... Guess what? I unplugged Joe.
Oops, sorry.
Stupid.
What? First off, you need to do this one. Actually, hold on. This one. This one for that. But the microphone needs to be plugged in, so you're gonna have to get under there. Gonna have to get on them knees, boy.
You know, we are
I
up to 74 subscribers now.
Yeah.
Last time we were here, we were in the 60s.
69. Nice.
Nice.
Make sure you just speed it up through the center here. Or you can just pull it up and we can plug it in straight right here, because you can't see it on the camera anyway. Nothing like a good little last minute thing to get the juices flowing, and Cody's not plugged in here. So
Where's your ear buttons?
Beldor, I hate you. Look, Cody, we even got you a little
Like, bro, I feel all like fucking important and shit.
yeah, you can do that now. You know what, Cody?
Can you hear good?
Here's the thing.
Do I need to turn you up a little bit?
I can hear you fine. Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah.
Yeah, can hear you fine. I'm gonna give you the computer,
Oh boy.
You get
feel important,
privileges.
and I'm gonna take the stream deck.
You want your laptop?
I don't want my laptop. I don't need it.
I'm going to put that back like that because it'll bother me.
Yeah, well, you're a pussy, so
What does this power cord go to your laptop?
there goes my laptop go. Ah, man. So
I missed
many
you guys.
things. No, you didn't.
Did you
Don't
watch-
lie to us.
I did.
Did you watch Coneheads today?
No.
I said Cornheads.
Cornheads?
Cornheads.
No, that.
I watched something that rhymed. Never mind.
Pornheads?
Well, gentlemen,
Pornhub?
here's to a day off tomorrow. Except Cody, because Cody always gets Monday off.
But it is an off day for
It
me.
is an off day, so here's to an off day.
Yeah. They actually sent out an email blast and was like, "Hey guys, we're all gonna be off work on Monday," and it's like, "You bastards,
And this concludes your safety brief.
y'all bastards."
Anywho,
What you got planned
What
for
is
tomorrow,
that?
Cody?
That is deliciousness, is what
Pussy.
that is.
What you got planned for tomorrow?
I'm actually playing a golf tournament in South Alabama.
South Alabama?
Yeah, I got a 3-hour drive leaving at 7 in the morning.
well, that's dumb.
That sounds relaxing.
Stupid.
If that's, if golf is your thing. I plan on going and getting me one of them half briskets.
A flat.
Flat, yeah.
A flat. That's what that's called.
I plan on going and getting me
It's
a flat.
called a flat.
Well, sometimes they'll sell you the point.
Something's not right here.
I do believe the flat is more tender, though. Isn't it? Usually. It's a little bit thicker.
It really just depends.
But I plan on going to get me a flat, maybe smoking it with some cheddar mac and cheese.
Why has
Yeah,
this
I might
been
be-
turned down
Well,
so
well,
far?
I was gonna say,
Stupid.
I figured you'd come over, but you're gonna be in South Alabama.
For most of the day, yeah. We'll probably be back around 6:30 or 7:30 tomorrow night.
I think dinner gonna be done before that.
Sorry, something
there's gonna be leftovers.
Here.
That's normally when I start cooking dinner.
I gotta work Tuesday morning. Like, I gotta be up at 4:45.
You are fake
Tuesday
news.
morning.
I'll be freshly asleep.
Okay,
Exactly.
so listen,
So I gotta get to sleep.
so
around.
listen, here's the thing, right? So we don't really have a set agenda tonight because, A,
It's Sunday.
I don't really feel like doing show prep this week. And B, sometimes doing show prep every week kind of gets a little stagnant. I did do this week on X, We Hate Her, and Chats with Pop Pop, so don't worry.
And
that's still
while
a thing.
there is-
It's still going to happen.
And while there is not content on the list for Joe's Conspiracy Corner, we do have Joe's Conspiracy Corner.
A whole lot of
There probably will be that because, like I said, it's not a deep dive. You know what I mean? It's not
Joe,
a
it's
deep
never
dive.
a deep dive.
It-
Have you ever
it's
done a deep
literally-
dive in your
yeah.
life?
Answer the question, Joe.
What was the question?
Have you ever done a deep dive?
And
in
we're
your
not
life?
talking about dicks. So
Yes, I've done a deep dive. I've been there at 3 a.m. where my knuckles are getting sore from clicking and
First off,
typing.
you have never brought that energy to Joe's Conspiracy Corner.
That's true.
Second off, Cody, how was your week?
Wow. Okay, so I'm actually going to recap a lot.
No,
Yes.
just the week.
No, no,
Quickly.
A lot. So Sturgis was a blast.
What up,
It was
Malik?
fantastic.
I think you
Wow.
muted the wrong person. Were you trying,
No.
were you trying to mute me?
No, I was trying to mute Cody.
He muted me.
I knew exactly who
Oh
I was
yeah,
muting.
you went to Sturgis, man.
Don't
Yeah.
insult me like that.
No, Sturgis was
What
a
up,
blast.
Malik?
It wasn't exactly what I had expected Sturgis to be, but it was fun. It was an experience. Did make some good contacts there. I've already been told I'm working every event from here on out, pretty much. So apparently they enjoyed me being there.
No, you're not.
So
Love you too, buddy.
somebody gets to travel on the company dime.
Where's that's right. I forgot. We still don't have the "Don't be a dick" button.
However, when I got back from Sturgis, I thought it was just allergy stuff going on. I did have a little bit of allergy stuff going on. When we went out, it was just simply allergies.
But
I
also had the vid.
later contracted pneumonia.
Oh, okay. No, I
Yeah.
thought you were going to say the id.
No,
The
that ain't
vid.
real. That's not a real thing. I got pneumonia.
Cody,
so I'm
don't you
still
know you
kinda-
can't be regular sick anymore?
Can't be regular sick. man.
Well, I got regular ass pneumonia.
No, you didn't. Don't lie.
Well, that's what
It was
that's
just
what the test said.
It was just generic COVID.
Oh, okay. So if you hear me hacking up along, I'm still dying from it.
It was
but, I'm good.
pre-2020 COVID.
Cody likes to think that he's dying from everything. He's really not. He's just being a drama queen.
Stupid.
I hate you. So
It
the
is good
week,
to have
the
you
week
here,
as a
Cody.
whole though was solid though. A little bit better every day. Work's work. So is what it is. How about you guys? Y'all already done y'all's week recap?
No.
Not yet.
No,
No, like
we
literally,
literally.
How was your
Hold
week?
on.
literally,
No, I always go
literally,
last.
you
Oh,
sat down
wow.
when the thing went to us.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
Yeah.
literally walked in right as the intro video stopped.
well,
So
I feel
we
fucking special.
weren't joking
That's-
about
that's
good timing.
Yeah, I feel
that's real
fucking
good
special.
timing. Joe, how was your week?
It was good. Got off work early Friday, and went to Sugarfest yesterday. It's been
Fuck
fun.
Sugarfest.
Those
Why?
fireworks were fucking dope though.
Those fireworks they're always dope, man.
Liar!
No,
What?
they
I watched
really
them
are.
from my fucking house, bro. They were fucking brilliant.
Okay, that's all fine and dandy, but Sugarfest is a made-up fucking holiday, and you only get fireworks for 2 holidays, and those holidays are Freedom Day and New Year's.
No, this is America.
No, don't give a fuck.
You get fireworks for whatever the hell you want.
Every day's the 4th of July. Fuck
Every
you.
day is the 4th of July.
You're fake news. Excuse me.
Not only that, but it's just nice, man, dude. It's just cool to see fireworks, man.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean,
all the
I
time.
will concede
Fucking
that
goddamn
sometimes
explosions.
Especially when it's
I'm
free.
just, okay, first off, I'm really just not a big fan of fireworks because, A, if gunfire breaks out in the middle of fireworks, it's going to be hard to differentiate the two. Nope.
No,
You know
okay.
I'm right.
All right, so that's a solid argument. However, what if said fireworks were tracer rounds that you were shooting?
If that were the case, I would be completely for it.
Okay, I rest my case.
But that's not fireworks, that's gunfire.
Anyways, I also ate. So okay, there was this food truck there that I ate
I
at.
thought for sure we'd have him shut up by now.
And it was hot dogs and sushi.
What?
That doesn't
That
sound
was
like
a
that should go
perfect
together.
time,
Yeah, that
perfectly
was.
timed.
Okay, so no joke. I never in my life thought hot dogs and sushi would go well together.
Because they don't.
They do.
No, they don't.
They do. They legitimately do.
You shut your communist mouth.
No, they're not like together. Like they're not like
Hey,
it's not
Cody,
like
did
sushi
you know that
on a hot dog.
communists aren't people? Therefore, it's not a sin to throw them out of helicopters?
Yes, I did. And
Did you know that I will argue that to Jesus himself?
Goodness.
I rest
Okay,
my case.
so they don't have like the sushi on the hot dog. They just sell sushi and hot dogs.
Okay, but why?
I don't know. It goes
Why
good together.
would
I got a volcano dog, and I got some sushi. And
Did you say a
Did
volcano?
you say volcano dog?
He
Yes.
said,
Oh,
he
it
said
turned-
volcano, like velvet.
volcano?
That's what he meant, but he said volcano. Roll the tape.
Whatever. Anyways, it turned my
I
ass.
wish I had replay enabled on this.
It turned my ass into a volcano later. So
Yeah, I'm sure it did. My coffee turned my ass into a volcano
See,
this morning.
yeah, Kate knows. It's something south or southern? I don't know. It's really good. It's really good.
What if I told you sushi wasn't from the South?
Yeah, what
Well-
if I told you that sushi originated in Asia?
Well, I believe that.
Hot pan.
I don't know if you know this, but you're Asian.
It was really good.
It doesn't work
You need
that
to
way.
get
I
your-
can't just activate Asian powers.
You need to get your Chino-Sino relations together.
Anywho. Okay,
How was your week, Justin?
It was actually really good, and it was capped off today by a really, really good surprise.
Was it the Bucks?
No. Why is it? It's always about sex with you.
'Cause it's funny.
Some things aren't about sex.
You see,
Joe.
see, it's funny because when he's not,
No,
when he's not in
Here's
a
the thing.
relationship, what is it always about with Justin?
Well, yeah, because not getting any. Therefore, that's what it's about.
That's fair.
Duh. Anyway, so
I just kept that. I kept
once,
that.
No. Once you hear the reason, you're going to feel like a pedophile.
Oh, yeah. I think I know then.
No, you don't.
What was it?
So, my parents called me. I was playing Apex with my buddy Mick, and
Never plays with
my
me
parents
anymore.
called me. What?
Oh, nothing.
I don't play with you anymore because you quit in the middle of matches.
No, it's not true.
You always disappear.
That's because I get kicked because I'm shadow banned. That's accurate.
Kate's over here saying, "Excuse me, y'all get it all."
That's
You get it all.
first off.
No, we're talking about pre you, Kate. We're talking about
Jesus
before
Christ.
you. We're talking about before
Pay
you,
attention,
Kate.
woman.
We said when he's not in a relationship.
Yeah, I am in a relationship. I am engaged to you, goober. Anyway, so my parents were. I was playing Apex with Mick. My parents called me. I didn't answer when my dad called because I was like in the middle of a fight on Apex, and I kind of couldn't step away from that. And then a few minutes later, my mom called me, and I wasn't in the middle of a fight. I had just finished a fight, so I was like, I'll answer this one. Because if mom's calling me, it's obviously important.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Why is it
Okay,
so
first
low?
off, why
That's
is
really fucking
who
quiet.
fucked with these sounds? Somebody turn these way
I
down.
blame Joe. Everything stays at his house.
Wait. Bro, the dang sound thing's turned all the way down. Now hit it.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Nope.
I'm kind of retarded.
Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Well, this was one of them.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's better.
There we go.
I'm kind of.
I still want to turn it up because that's not loud enough.
Okay, so continue.
Oh,
Stupid.
oh my god.
Jesus.
That's a loud stupid.
Anyway, eventually I will get done with this this story.
Stupid.
No, that's still too loud. Okay, anyway, that'll be good enough. Fuck it.
Story.
Back to the story. So, mom calls me, and she's like, hey, are y'all at home? I was like, yeah. And she goes, do you have the boys with you? And we were like, and I said, yeah, but they're taking a nap right now. Why? And she's like, well, we were going to come by. I was like, why? And she goes, I got you a surprise. I'm like, okay, well, you can come by, but the boys are asleep. I'm like, I don't know what you're planning on doing, but the boys are asleep. So they were already in South Huntsville, and they get to the house, and I'm getting ready to take the dog out to use the bathroom, and standing in my front yard is my 10-year-old nephew who I have not seen in 9 years.
Keeps kid?
Yeah. So I got to see my nephew Ben today.
That's cool.
Yep.
That's cool, man.
It was a really good day.
Not where I was expecting that story to go.
Well,
That's not quite where I was expecting that story to go either. I thought it was
Exactly.
going to get weirder than that.
Yeah, no,
No,
it didn't. It
no.
wasn't weird at all. It was a good story.
Yep. That's cool, man.
No, I mean, I was
So-
still expecting a good story, but that's not like, that was like left field. No.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it surprised me too.
Yeah.
They were taking him shopping for his birthday. His birthday was on the 30th.
Very nice.
So, happy belated birthday as well, Ben.
Yes.
Not to be
belated
confused
birthday,
with my stepson Ben, because now there's two of them. And, yeah. In other news, the twins are doing really well shitting in the toilet, and I'm super proud about them.
No more Mitch McConnell faces.
No more in the corner, except for yesterday when we were at Sharon Johnston Park. We went to the playground for the kids, and Mason decided to go hide in the corner and shit his pants. So that was fun. But whatever. I mean, it is what it is
Yeah,
at this
it is.
point. So, I really wish that these two buttons would actually fucking work, but they don't.
What is those?
One of them's a chat button. It's supposed to put a message into the chat, and this one's supposed to show how many people are watching, but it's not working. So,
Hey, you have
that's
another one of those?
Awesome. Yeah, but not for you.
Wow.
It's actually in the freezer if you want it.
Wow.
Go get it. It's in the
All right,
freezer.
Yep, sold. Oh my god.
I
that
got
was
stuff to
loud.
make old fashioned in there.
That requires entirely too much effort.
Yeah,
Joe.
nobody
I'm
wants a
fat
fucking
and
old
lazy.
fashioned. Cody is
I love
fat,
old fashioned.
slobbish, and lazy. He
All
just
these
wants
things.
the Angry Orchard.
That's true. I'll take a blood orange, but
I don't
think
have
I
any of
drank all
those.
those.
Yeah, you probably did. Fucking freeloader.
I fucking brought them.
Anyway, no, I brought some of those.
I brought 6 blood oranges and left them in the fridge like forever ago.
I brought some too at some point. So,
Oh.
I don't know. You
I don't
probably
know.
drank yours and mine.
After they stay in there for so long, I start drinking them.
Fuck you.
Hey, it's rent,
I mean,
man.
technically, alcohol rule is if it stays in the fridge over 48 hours, it's household.
Fuck off. Anywho, weeks are covered, so let's talk random freedom things because we don't have an agenda tonight.
Coming to save the day, yeah.
No. Mm-mm. Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah. America. Fuck yeah. So lick my butt and suck on my balls, America. Fuck yeah.
You ever had the butt lick? I had to.
Unbelievable. Buttholes and cocks. That's all you care about.
I mean,
Buttholes and cocks. It's kind of gay, dude.
I have one. Both of those.
Yeah. Why are you so concerned about both of them all the time? then?
Because they're attached to my body.
No. Mm-mm. Nope. Doesn't check out. That doesn't check out.
It was at this moment that
Hold
he
on,
knew
wait.
he fucked up.
You mess up the crack, man.
It already cracked, man. It
No,
already
no,
did.
it didn't crack yet. Oh, there it went.
That's the crack.
Yeah, there's the crack. You just failed all over that.
Oh, yeah.
No. No.
Smell like failure.
No touchy. Anywho, the first thing that I do want to do, Cody, is I do want to go immediately to Cocaine Mitch freezing up.
Yep.
So if you want to pull up the old gear tubes.
I'm going to see if I can find the old Diane Fartstein. Because she did something too.
Word up. There it is.
Yeah, you're going to use Edge on this computer.
That? Yeah.
Yep.
I don't.
Did I say Edge or did I say something else?
Listen.
I'm pretty sure I said Edge.
Listen.
Listen. No, you listen.
Listen.
Motherfucker, you haven't been here in a while. I'm going to need you to step up.
Well, you're going to have to one hand shit in the other and see which one fills up first.
Just Mitch McConnell. Should be the first thing that pops up. Yep, freezing. Right there. The second one.
He still's got that shitting in the corner look.
Pause it.
I'm working on it.
He still has that I'm shitting in the corner
We'll
look.
go back to the start there. All right, check this out because this is scary shit. These are the people that run our country.
This is
By the
concerning.
way, this is super concerning.
I'm sorry, I had a hard time hearing you.
That's okay. What are your thoughts on running for re-election in 2026?
What are my thoughts about what?
Running for re-election in 2026.
That's
His handlers have not given him the information for that yet.
Did you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026?
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry, you all. We're going to need a minute.
You gonna need more than a minute.
Fucking excuse me.
You need a motherfucking reboot, bro.
That's a fucking no.
Your system has crashed.
That's an error. That's an error 404 right there.
File not found. Okay, I don't know what you want me to do here, but
hashtag 404.
It's
that's the blue screen of death right there. That is the red ring.
I mean, Mitch McConnell basically just went
True international effort to pressure.
No, I wouldn't
except
even
for
give
he
him
didn't
that.
even give that.
And I'm gonna need.
Malik makes a good point.
Shit.
It's mini strokes.
I think so. Yeah.
I think so too. I mean, so my grandmother had mini strokes right before she passed away, and it impacted her in similar ways. So
I need you to do something for me with this deal. We need to later go back and screenshot this and edit this. Can we put the red ring of death on his glasses?
bro, I got you.
Either that or the blue screen of death, like reflecting off of his glasses.
You just have to
we just need to
blue screen behind him, error with the QR code.
So remove the background, blue screen him,
blue screen.
and then put the red ring of death on the glasses.
And on his forehead, do the little loading circle for YouTube.
The buffer circle would work well as well. That's you know what, guys.
Real man of genius.
And it's not funny.
We do not support Bud Light or want to be affiliated with Bud Light in any way because they're a bunch of child grooming assholes.
And his situation isn't funny because it's not a funny situation. But what reason we make fun of him is because he should know better than to be in office this long.
First off, I beg to differ. I think it is hilarious.
Well, no, it is. It's hilarious on this sense because we're going to make fun of you all day because your old ass needs to get out of office.
Yeah, hence the title of the show. We want you to go away now. You're too old.
Everybody that's in that state of mind, in that level of age where they can't fucking function, should not be in office.
Joe Biden, Dianne Feinstein.
He should have been out of office years ago.
Kids.
What? Nancy Pelosi.
By the way, all you have to do for Dianne Feinstein is type in Dianne Feinstein situation on YouTube.
Yeah, you can exit out of this now.
Get over here, you piece of shit.
First off,
Oh yeah, that mouse goes really slow. I don't know why.
I got it. I'm there. Until it doesn't.
Until it doesn't.
Yeah.
It goes really fast.
it's one of those. That mouse is really fucking strange. We also, after this, we have to talk about
that is not how you spell Feinstein.
Feinstein freeze. Is that it?
Right, yeah, that's one of them right there. That first one.
That one?
No, the first one. The third one is not the first one.
So I haven't seen this one. So Joe, you want to give some?
All I heard was the kind of the context that she had gotten really confused.
Oh, okay, so let's take it away.
It's kind of a Joe Biden situation.
Yeah, check this out.
Presence of a quorum, we will now vote to report the Defense Appropriations Bill favorably, subject to amendment. Clerk will call the roll.
Senator Feinstein.
Say aye.
Pardon me?
Aye.
Yeah.
Just say
I would like to support a yes vote on this. It provides $823 billion. That's an increase of $26 billion for the Department of Defense.
Did she just say? Pause that real quick. Did she just say 23 billion was an increase from 26 billion?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that the vote is all that really fucking matters here. Nobody gives a shit what it says because you're fucking senile. Anyway, go ahead.
Yes vote on this. It provides $823 billion. That's an increase of $26 billion.
No, 823.
I got you.
Increase of.
And it funds priorities submitted.
yeah, just say aye.
Okay, just
Great,
aye.
Thank you.
Senator Durbin. Senator
Wow.
Reed.
What?
Good gravy.
I'm sorry, but you know what? This is fucking. This is insane. Okay, these people should not be holding power in the United States at all.
People are all, like, look at her. She looks like the Crypt Keeper.
First off, the Crypt Keeper is more attractive.
I would rather listen to the Crypt Keeper. Crypt Keeper.
Okay, so I don't know how many of the listeners have checked out our Substack, but it is linked in the description. You should check that out because I wrote an article about this very thing the other day. Well, I wrote an article about the fact that the New York Times and the Atlantic have both run articles about how bad elections are in the United States, like why they're bad and why Americans vote too much, respectively. You know, and here's the thing. Elections are not bad. Okay. The worst people run for elections run for higher office because of the fact that the incentive structure is there. Government has become a for-profit business rather than a tool of the people. So,
you want to know the countries that don't have elections?
Go for it.
Afghanistan, Bahrain, Bhutan, I don't know what that is, Brunei Darussalam, I don't know what that is, Lebanon, Libya, Maldives, Myanmar, Nepal, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Somalia, Swaziland. Is that what Swaziland? I don't know Swaziland. The Tonga, and United Arab Emirates.
Yeah, most of those places have kings.
And a very, very tyrannical rule.
Yes. Excuse me. Cody, get off your phone. We're doing things here.
No.
I don't know about the Maldives. The Maldives.
I'm replying
might not
to
be.
messages, sir.
But Libya, Libya. Wasn't that the situation? Isn't that where the situation with the Benghazi thing went down? No, Libya is near Benghazi, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm not good on my geography there.
I don't know, but I think I'm going to have to add the dial-up sound to this just for Joe.
Go, you know the thing.
But yeah, those are 15 countries that don't have elections.
Regardless, the fact is that...
Or 15 countries. Yeah, 15 countries.
The fact is that the worst people run for office. That's the only thing that the New York Times gets right in this whole piece, right? Is that the worst people run for elections. What they don't get right is the reasoning behind why the worst people run for office. And that reason is because if you win, you are going to make far more than the people that you're representing on a day-to-day basis. You're going to get special interest groups that give you money. You're going to get a salary for life. You're going to get better health benefits than the majority of Americans do. And did I mention the salary for life?
Yeah, so freaking retire.
No. Okay, so Americans are pretty united on a couple of things, right? We're united in the fact that we want term limits.
Yep.
We're united in the fact that the majority of us believe that there should be age limits.
I would think so, yep.
And the majority of us are united in the fact that you make way too much fucking money.
That is, I think, definitely a true thing.
And that you shouldn't be allowed to trade stocks.
There may be some folks that think you should be able to, but I don't think so.
Yeah, those people are corrupt. Something's going on here. This is
technical difficulties.
I feel like your ability to trade, or at least if you're going to trade stocks, your stock should be very much, what do you call it? Criticized, like looked at?
No. So I think that if you're going to be allowed to trade stocks, you should be restricted to mutual funds.
I don't know. I feel like lobbyists.
Just giant pieces of individual stocks all lumped into one. But then they're just going to create a mutual fund that's just the stuff that they want in it.
They'll find a loophole.
They'll find a loophole just like they always do. But I mean that the ban on trading stocks should extend further than just the person. It should also extend to their immediate family.
But what I'm saying is like they should have a company that politicians have to go through. Like you can't just go through whatever company you want. It has to go through a single company that is basically, and it has a watchdog group over it, basically auditing it all the time, keeping an eye on it, making sure that these politicians are not going through companies that are talking to them.
Well, here's
that's
my
all
solution.
fine and dandy, but I'm sorry to cut you off. That's all fine and dandy, but everybody's got a price.
Yes.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying, if we were to allow them to, it would have to. I think it needs to be very regulated for politicians.
It'll never happen though.
No, because they would have to vote that, and they're not going to.
Which brings me to the next thing. Here are the restrictions, right, that most Americans would agree on. 2 terms as a rep, that's 6 years. 2 terms as a senator, that's 12 years. 2 terms as president, that's 8 years. Total of 20 years possible for you to spend in the government from age 30 onward.
Which I'd be willing to add a few more years in places here and there.
With an age limit of 70 years old.
What I was going to say is I'd be willing to add a few more years in there. Well, not a few more, like about 5 more, because in public service, there for a while, you could work 25 years and retire. They don't have that anymore, at least not in Alabama.
Okay, so here's the thing. As a congressional representative or senator or the president of the United States, you are performing your duties as duty to your country. Right. You should not survive off of taxpayer dollars when you return home. Period. That's it. The founders were expected to make a living outside of their duty at Congress.
What does that have to do with age limits?
That doesn't have anything to do with age limits.
I thought we were talking about age limits.
We're talking about
and having.
First off, you went straight to retirement from government. Okay, no. If you want a retirement fund, you get a 401k just like everybody else.
Well, so here's the thing, though. I put into that pension. It's like a retirement fund. You put into it.
Okay, that's fine. But for federal government, 20 years. I don't want you in federal government any longer than 20 years.
What I was saying is 25. That was the standard,
right. So
public service deal.
Pass a law for members of Congress in the United States federal government that makes it 20.
Okay. Yeah, and then after that, but instead of saying it's optional to retire, you have to retire.
Yeah, you are not able to continue.
Like you are blackballed.
I wouldn't even call it retirement, because retirement is going to say that they still get taxpayers' dollars. You don't retire if you need money past that. You should have fucking saved.
Well, you should have saved and get a job.
Yeah. I'm with that.
I mean, at that point, though, if you have not utilized yourself, your position to make books and all this other stuff like other ones have.
You know what? You can do that. If you want to do that, that's fine. But using your position to enrich yourself while you're in office... Unethically? No. Bad.
Like, I'm okay with writing books and stuff.
No. Making over $100,000 a year when the majority of your constituents make closer to 40 or 50.
But that's their wage. That's not what they're making outside of Congress.
No.
That's their wage.
That's their wage
right
for serving.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, I'm okay, like, while they're in there, if they want to write books and they're making money off of that, you know, and they're putting it towards retirement, I'm okay with that. That's what they're doing on their own. That's okay with me.
Yeah, that's fine. But you're not going to trade stocks on insider information. You're not going to make $130,000 a year off the taxpayers for doing nothing. Yeah. And you're not going to get a lifetime salary of $99,000 or whatever the going rate is now.
Especially when you
just for having served.
Especially
I'm sorry,
when you get
but
more
this
days
is a
off.
civic duty as an American. You are supposed to do this out of love for your country, not for the money.
Right. Especially when you get more days off than most of us do in probably years.
Yes.
Now,
you get more days off a year than most of us do.
I would have on
years.
that, on the whole, no lifetime retirement or what
no
have
salary
you.
for life.
No salary for life. So are we? Just hear me out on this. Maybe I just want to make sure I'm hearing and understanding right. Are you saying that when their term of duty is over, be that 20 years, be that 4 years, be that 6 years, whatever, when their term of duty is over, they are making zero money outside of them getting their own job and making money?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So
that is because service to country is a civic duty, not a job.
So I'll level with you 100%, but you know me, I've always got to stir the pot. I've always got to throw something in there. Saying it's a civic duty, saying that they're doing a job, excuse me, for the American people, for the country, so on and so forth. Now you're looking at military. Are you saying military retirement can't retire?
I'm not saying military.
No, but they put into it, though. They put into it, though.
I'm strictly saying Congress and presidents.
Like I said, I hear what you're saying, but using the phrase of saying that they're giving, or what they're doing is benefiting the American people, means that they have to get a job outside of that. The military is benefiting the American people. So the argument would be
the military deserves the benefits of serving in the military. Congress does not deserve the benefits of serving in Congress, because the benefits of serving in Congress are nowhere near as important as serving in the military. The military is far and away far more important.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly. Don't take that as me belittling the service of the U.S.
And
military.
I see what you're saying, but the two are not connected, right? Military service.
I think what he's saying is it's all part of the system, though.
Well, yeah, I know, I understand what Cody's point is, but what I'm saying is this is a very specific rule for Congress and the president.
But see, that's what they'll argue, though. They'll argue, well, the military does.
The military is not a branch of the government. The military is the military.
And like I said, I think the military puts into it. Like,
well, they absolutely do.
Like I don't know if politicians do, but I know the military does.
Listen, there's a difference.
I would think the military would.
There's a difference in putting your life on the line for service to country and sitting in a building in service to country.
Quote unquote serving.
By the way, that they're not sitting in all year long.
No.
Like I said, they get more days off in a year than we probably do in multiple years.
And that's the truth. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, Joe Biden has spent 3/4 of his presidency on fucking vacation at this point.
That's just crazy to me. Because if we went on vacation as much as some of these people do, we'd probably get fired.
There's not a company out there that offers that much vacation time.
Well, no, because in
U.S. government,
in the community
Congress and the presidency,
in the community college system, you can actually save up to like 60 days of vacation.
Yeah, 60 days is not that much.
That's true, and I think Joe Biden may be on vacation more than that.
He is.
But like I said,
he's on vacation 365 days. What the fuck do you mean?
And just because you have 60 days
it's not hard to be on vacation when you're dead.
And just because you have 60 days of vacation doesn't mean it's smiled upon to use it.
FBI, open up!
Hello?
Like, because you're not going to be, like, if you're that employee that's like, hey, I got 6 days of vacation, I'm taking 2 months off, you're probably still not going to be looked at very nicely.
Oh, yeah, Cody, by the way.
That's brutal. That's brutal with my eyes closed. I don't even know if I can see anymore. It's darker than under the bed.
That's a 1,000 lumen flashlight right there.
So what we got next?
Double click. 1,000 lumens. Triple click. Yeah.
That's bright from this side of it.
Yeah. It's also got a laser pointer in it.
I saw that.
And it's a toggle switch. I don't know where. Yeah, there it is.
So what we got next?
Up next, I want to talk about the Wagner Group.
Oh, yes.
Hey. Cut that out. Give me that.
Somebody got kilted.
Supposedly.
Allegedly.
They got Hillary?
No, he did not get Hillary. He got
he got Putin.
Putin.
Go ahead and
I've been Putin before.
Go ahead and search for the Wagner Group leader right there.
This fucking mouse of death over here.
It's WAG.
Like Wagner, but it's pronounced Wagner.
It's pronounced German for some reason. No, just Wagner Group. Actually, type in plane as well.
Let's see what he's purportedly said before his death.
Yep, plane. There you go. Do the second one. So, if you didn't know, in the Tver region of Russia, the Wagner Group's leader was flying. Where was he going?
I don't know.
He left Moscow en route to somewhere. I can't remember because I didn't do show notes, so I don't remember all the details. But he had gotten on a plane and was departing to go somewhere else in Russia. I'm not sure where. And it crashed. Comrade, planes crash. They crash all the time. Unfortunately for Putin, this was no crash. This was friendly fire. We take you down because you stage coup.
In Soviet Russia, plane crash you.
In Mother Russia, you no crash plane. Plane crash you. So, you see it,
spiraling out of control.
Tumbly tumble there. That's no good.
Got to go bang.
Yeah. He got shot down. It crashed. He dead. Supposedly. Allegedly. Because I have seen several reports that say that he is alive and well and plotting his revenge on Vladimir Putin right now.
I do have to wonder if maybe it was a
undisclosed location.
I do have to wonder.
Body double.
I do have to wonder if it was like a fake death kind of situation.
If I had to bet money on it, I would say that he's out there plotting his revenge on Vladimir Putin at the moment.
I hope so.
I hope so too. But chances are he was actually on that plane.
I was kind of rooting for him. I'm not going to lie.
You know, it's one of those things where the Wagner Group was a bunch of bad people.
I mean, I was rooting for him in the sense of him against Russia.
Well, no, I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is that it's sad because they probably were the only hope to actually get rid of Putin from inside.
Yeah, because, I mean, they're pretty much a small country to themselves.
Yeah. But it is a collective good because they're shitty people. Any disagreement there?
No.
Cody, any disagreement?
I mean, can we really say mercenaries in general are good people?
Yeah, mercenaries in general are not the best people. So, you know.
What?
killing people for money is not good.
No, it's not actually. You wanna skip around? You wanna go ahead and do We Hate Her?
I don't care what we do.
Yes.
You wanna do We Hate Her?
Why not?
Well, you're gonna have to go to the other instance of Edge that's up there. Taskbar there. Yeah, right there. And go to the show notes up top. Actually, you know what? Let's wait. Because there has been a remix of Richmond, shit. North of Richmond that I actually really liked. So, I'm going to click that top link in there. Nope. The top one.
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
there
I
you
got
go.
you. I'm tracking.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw some of this.
So, Dax has,
by the way,
has covered it.
Oliver Anthony was on the Joe Rogan show.
Yes, he was.
I've listened to about probably not even half of it yet.
I've gotten about a quarter of the way into it.
Yeah, it's probably about.
He seems like a pretty normal dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. The Richmond, north of Richmond, Lord knows it all. Just wanna have total control.
This world has changed and I had to accept it. They ask my political views while I search for their hidden agendas. I don't got an answer, I try to remember the devil divides. Pressure appears from our peers. Those arguments waste our time while helping to push their lies, so fuck political views. I got common sense. I know God made man, and the sun sets on a life where we focus on things that we cannot control and accumulate so much regret. By the time we decide to live, we're practically already dead. So I go to sleep with the thoughts of 45 years living in debt, 45 years can't pay rent, 45 years just for a pension I'm too old to enjoy and go spend, 45 years working and slaving for rich men with no time for my family and friends. Then I wake up and pray that it ends.
Living in the new world with an whole soul. The Richmond, north of Richmond, Lord knows it all. Just wanna have total control.
Descendants of Adam and Eve, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. They're taking God out the schools. Our kids don't know what to believe. From 6 to 18, the curriculum fails and Gen Z gets taught by their phones with forced feeds that get sponsored and paid by companies. That's how they attack us, it starts with the youth. If you lie enough, you'll convince anybody the lie's the truth. So telling these kids they can choose their own gender at ages they can't even tie their own shoes. Drive or drink is crazy. Common sense isn't common unless it pays me. That's the thought process daily. Look at the content we're creating, lies diluting our brains. I'm done trying to argue online with these people who think that a vote's gonna bring about change. How many presidents does it take to have a life worth living? An actual comfortable wage. No more school shootings. Let's unite these states.
It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
I'm not
I
either.
like it. I dig it.
And obviously Dax wouldn't have done something like this without the consent of Oliver Anthony.
I mean, I hope so. Even if he didn't, I'm pretty sure Oliver Anthony's like, you know what? I don't care.
But
just from hearing him talk on Joe Rogan.
You know, so here's the thing about Oliver Anthony, right? He's a very middle of the road guy. He doesn't support any political party like us, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we support the Libertarian Party because we're libertarians, but
if you had another one come out just as good, we'd support them instead.
Yeah.
Or two also as well.
What?
Not them instead, but them as well.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Also.
But, you know, something that, you know, he brought up that I heard this week and I thought about, and I was like, you know, that's, take it back a little bit. I thought was kind of interesting. No, it's still too
No, you keep moving up to it. That's the problem. I want to hear your nose whistling, bruh.
Your nose whistling. All right.
That was a good one. Whoa. Is there a demon in you? Oh, never mind. That's just semen. Sorry.
Oh,
got him.
But
I hate your guts.
You know, you have to have a permission slip for your child to ride the bus on a field trip, right?
Yeah.
But you don't have to have parental consent for them to change their gender.
Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Sure don't.
Those are not the same, Joe.
They're not the same.
One's a personal life decision.
Yeah, one is a child telling you who they are.
Which is bullshit, by the way.
The other is
like if you have a
parent
child
telling a child where
you know what? So do me a favor, Cody. Pull up the Andy Griffith clip. A young one can't decide for themselves.
Like, by the way, anybody listening to this and wants to try to use this against us later, we are 100% okay with you doing whatever you want to do with your life once you turn 18.
Leave the kids out of it, you bitches.
Child can't what?
Child can't decide for himself.
If you want to chop your genitals off or add genitals or whatever you want to do to your body once you turn 18,
yeah, that top one.
We are 100%. You do what you want to do, whether we agree with it or not. You do it. Am I right? Am I right, fellas?
Yeah.
But leave the kids alone.
Yeah, check this out. This is exactly the point, and this is old school knowledge right here.
Yep. The boomers got something right.
Well, Sheriff, it's an honor. Where's Opie? He's in school. Drag up something and sit down. I'm making a new fish lure. I gave the other one I had to Opie.
Yeah, he showed it to me when he told me about the chicken dinner.
Oh, that, yeah, too bad about that poor bird. Run down the middle of the road by a new sports car. I tried to get the license number, but you understand all that dust and everything.
What run over the pie?
The pie was, the pie, yeah.
Well, that's not why I'm here.
Good.
It's about Opie.
Something wrong?
Yeah, there's something wrong.
You ate too much?
No, it goes a little deeper than that.
Well, what is it? You know, I've grown awful fond of that young fellow. What's wrong?
Well, there seems to be something wrong with his thinking. He's gotten a little twisted on things lately. Like being able to tell the difference between right and wrong.
Oh.
Not that that's an easy thing. A lot of grown-ups still struggling with that same problem. But it's especially difficult for a youngster. Because things rub off on them so easy.
I see.
Hmm.
You're suggesting that maybe I'm not fit company for Opie?
That would seem to be the case.
Well, Sheriff, maybe I do look at things differently than other people. Is that wrong? I live by my wits. I'm not above bending the law now and then to keep clothes on my back or food in my stomach. I live the kind of life that other people would just love to live if they only had the courage. Who's to say that the boy would be happier your way or mine? Why not let him decide?
No, I'm afraid it don't work that way. You can't let a young'un decide for himself. He'll grab at the first flashy thing with shiny ribbons on it. Then when he finds out there's a hook in it, it's too late. The wrong ideas come packaged with so much glitter, it's hard to convince them that other things might be better in the long run. And all a parent can do is say, wait, trust me. Try to keep temptation away.
That means that you're inviting me to leave.
That's right.
Well, you're wearing the badge, so I'll leave. That wasn't so difficult. Your problem solved.
That's where you're wrong. That boy thinks just about everything you do is perfect. So my problem's just beginning. You've left behind an awful lot of unscrambling to be done.
Now look, Sheriff.
Goodbye, Mr. Dave.
Well.
That, like I said, the boomers got something right, man. Like, they got a lot of things right, but there's a lot of things they got wrong, too. But that's one of the things they got right.
That is indeed one of the things they got right. Andy Griffith. Can't let a young'un decide for themselves.
No, and to me, I just...
Whole lot of unscrambling to be done.
I don't understand what we started doing to think that we can let youngins decide for themselves. Like, people are like, and in the long run, you know what I really think it is? I think we use kids, and this is on both sides of the aisle. This is not just left. I think it's on the right too. We let kids, we use them as a way of justifying what we want.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
It is fair, and it's true. But the thing is that on one side of the aisle, the things that they want are bad for the kids.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's stuff that happens on the right side too. That can be bad for the kids
Well,
too.
yeah,
Like
there is.
like judging people,
but
like
not life altering.
Like well, I mean, it could no, not physically life altering. No.
The other side of the coin is where you may have an ideological difference from kids on the right compared with kids on the left. You've got a physical difference,
Right, yeah.
with the kids on the left,
and a lot of it is irreversible.
They have been led to believe that they can be the opposite sex if they think that they are.
Right.
And that's just not how it works. I'm sorry, but it's not how it works, and it will never work that way. So
the innocence and the simple mind of the younger kids, I'm going to say 3 to 5.
Yeah.
That is what we as a population, not even a adult class, that as a population, that's what we should strive to live as.
Yep.
Like, there's so much knowledge that they have and don't have a way to express it openly. Like, they just don't know how to say it and how to tell you this or that. But you watch them and you see what they do and how they do, and you're like, damn, I'm an idiot. They're doing that right. Yep. Like, get a 3 to 5 year old kid, carry them out in the middle of nothingness, and there's a homeless person or a person in lesser fortune. They're not going to treat them any differently than they are.
No, they're going to go up and say hi, and they're going to want to play with them. And,
right. Like, we're pieces of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so
relatively speaking.
So the heart of a child is pure gold, but the logic isn't there.
Right.
So, they don't see things in the same ways that we do, which can lead them to places where they could get hurt.
Correct.
Which is why you can't let a youngin decide for themselves.
Absolutely.
You have to be that guiding hand. And in some cases, the homeless person is homeless because of choices that they made.
Oh, absolutely. But you should. So we're saying we're saying the same thing.
Yeah, you should
still treat them as a human being.
Treat them as a human.
Take their
but
thoughts
you should
into
also
consideration.
Tread lightly when it comes to allowing your kids to be, so eager to jump at every opportunity to make a new friend.
For sure. Before we get too deep off into any subject, I have something now in my head for a funny later. Keeping the old school.
Put it in the show
system.
notes.
But yeah, I mean, and like I said, it's not that we're just saying we should abolish transgenderism.
No, if
whatever
you want to be trans as an adult, you are more than welcome to do that. But leave my fucking kids alone.
And some people will say that that's transphobic or what. No, we just don't want you trying to turn a child that is not actually trans into a trans person.
Yeah,
because kids are very impressionable.
Yeah,
leave the kids alone.
What's that dude that wears the makeup?
Which one?
The one that is creepy like Joe Biden.
The one who still has the one that still has a mustache.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Enter.
Let's see.
Just paste it right there.
U.S. Isn't he the toxic waste guy?
No, not that guy.
Wasn't he the one that was accused of stealing clothes?
No,
this is a different one.
Oh my god. I think his name's Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon.
I was putting in Brandon wears makeup.
No, that's not gonna do it.
Is it on the YouTubes?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
I hate Edge.
Let's see.
By the way, there is a new rise in transgenderism too, by the way. Some people are saying it's a fad. Surprising.
Oh, it's Jeffrey Marsh. Yeah. Since we're on this subject, just go ahead and pull him up. Because yeah, exactly. Just go to his channel.
He's creepy.
Yes. Yes, he is. Go away. Go down.
Actually, you can go right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Go on down.
What is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Is he the one that said we need to talk to your kids?
No, he's the one that says your parents messed up.
Look at the signs of childhood trauma. Kids need LGBTQ characters. You full screen this so people.
Yeah,
can
go
see
ahead and do that one. Yeah.
Hi.
Oh my God. I'm gonna be sick.
LGBTQ characters and LGBTQ culture is a great thing for kids to see.
No.
Let's talk about it because you are important.
You're not.
So there are 2 reasons why kids, youths, young adults need to see LGBTQ characters and LGBTQ culture in media, on TV, in their own families. They need to see it for 2 reasons, which I'll get to in just a moment. But first, it's necessary to say.
Okay,
shut up.
You're saying words, and I don't think they mean what the fuck you think they mean.
I think his teeth are fake.
First off, you have on far too much makeup. A, because you're a man, and B, because you're a fucking man. Also, that is a woman's blouse, and you're a man.
Yeah, and you're not exactly trying to not be a man. Like, why have you not shaved? Like, why are you allowing
No. He's
non-binary. Oh, okay. So he's not trans. He's non-binary.
Gingerly remove your balls from your purse and return to being a man.
So see, this is what gets me is non-binary. So you can just do whatever you want. And then,
first off, trans femme, non-binary, lesbian.
So here is.
So when they buy clothes, do they buy women's clothes or men's clothes?
And I'm going to use a Bible verse for
one
this.
they want.
No, they're non-binary. They can't choose men or women.
Ooh, that's right. They can.
I'm going to use
22.
I'm going to use
pressure.
I'm going to use a Bible verse for this, but doesn't I don't know the specific Bible verse, but doesn't it say in the Bible something about like God is not the author of confusion?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Cody doesn't religion anymore.
I don't religion. And I still think this shit's dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
1 Corinthians
14.
For God
33.
is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. So, would you say that this trend is causing peace? No.
No. Okay, so first off, here's the thing. God gave us free will so that we could choose him. This person has clearly chosen not him.
Right.
Right?
And he has
this
the free will to
person-
do that. He is free to do that because he's an adult individual.
He's an adult
He can do whatever he wants. I don't care. Like, it
He's-
pisses me off that he's trying to teach kids about this stuff.
Joe,
but he can do whatever he wants in his little deal.
Listen, it's something, okay?
You know what's really comical to me?
What?
Well, going back to the shirt comment I made. So you've seen those the pictures or whatever that say there's more than 2 genders. So they got those on shirts, right?
Yeah.
and you can go and you can buy those shirts all over the place.
By the way,
guess what your options are for those shirts.
In about 10 minutes,
men's and women's.
Yes.
In about 10 minutes, Daddy Musk is going to be shooting off a rocket if we want to go.
Yeah, we can go live.
We can go live on that. That's cool shit. That's always cool to watch.
Excuse me, shit.
Fucking 7.
7?
7.
As long as they don't scrap it.
I would have given it like a 3, but
that was a 7. Had some depth to it.
Had some strength.
Some might even call it some girth.
I think this is the show that we all needed to get back in the spirit of things.
I mean, I like this stuff because we're still talking about the issues.
Yeah, we are, but
it's because of me.
Cody, fuck off. No, that's because of
I
you.
say we should just start putting topics and just going with it.
Well, man, I bring.
Listen, that's all fine and dandy, but I'm gonna need you to put some topics in there if that's what you want to do.
Okay.
We talked about this before, right? We talked about the fact that if we wanted the show to be more fun and that we wanted it to, be more.
Kate wants you to take it off full screen. She is disturbed by the feminine beard.
Go back and find the Your Parents Screwed Up one. That's the one that I want.
Him?
Yeah, him. Your Parents
The fact
Screwed
that his
Up.
name is Jeffrey Marsh, like he is the marsh, he is the swamp. Like he pisses me off. Like if he wants to do his own thing and talk about transgenderism, that's fine. Leave the kids alone, bro.
Oh, no. Go back up. Mature for your age. There you go. I'm sorry, babe, but this must happen.
Very mature for your age is an insult. You were never mature for your age. You just didn't bother them with your wants or your emotions.
Makes no
from
sense.
a very early age.
Whatever.
We call that childhood trauma.
No.
You deserve now, today, to be immature for your age and to dance and sing and be happy and free.
That's called regression. That's called regression, and that's called a mental illness.
Hold on. First off, that's called you're a fucking groomer. But that's still not the one that I want. That's the one that I want, and I need it.
I made an A in psychology, and that's called regression.
Yeah, well, I see your A in psychology and raise you a hollow point. You could probably go with that. Jeffrey Marsh wants to chat alone with your kids.
Yeah, that's the one where he says, "Let me talk to the kids."
Go for it.
Telling kids to chat with him privately on his Patreon without the parents knowing, and then teaching them about different pronouns, transgenderism, how biological sex is fake, and not to listen to their bigoted parents if they disagree with that.
I want to talk to the kids.
Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah.
So that we could connect in a way that has more privacy.
Okay, go back, because now I know which one it is. Go back.
It's the "Let's talk to your kids" one, man. I knew it was that guy.
Go up.
Pisses me off. He is creepy.
Go up. Go up.
It's like a transgender.
Keep going.
Or non-binary
That
Nancy
one.
Pelosi.
That one?
Yes. That's why I said you could play that one. Go for it.
Screwed up. It's okay to say so.
No, it's not.
That's why I made a Patreon, so that we could talk about it, so that we could connect in a way that has more privacy, so that we could talk to each other in a way that's more
I see you shaved,
open and stuff
groomer.
that we wouldn't share like in the comments of a video like this. I think you're worthy and valuable, and I wanted to spend more connected time with you, healing together and hearing your deeply inspiring stories.
Pause that for a second. Or, and this is a big one, or maybe you wanted a way to connect with minors for,
Because you're probably a pedophile.
For pedophilic reasons. Can
we bring back public hanging?
Yes. Please. Actually, you know what? I don't even think public hanging. Firing squads.
And it's just because of people like him. Like other transgender folks, that you're leaving the kids alone.
That's not a transgender person. That's a non-binary
Whatever.
person. That's neither a he nor a she.
Look, if you're
Joe.
part of the alphabet crew and you're doing your own thing and you're leaving the kids alone,
go for it.
this is not you. We're not talking about you.
Don't care about you
We don't.
at all.
We're not worried
We
about
love you. Carry on.
Yes, you are cool. You go. Well,
I know many a gay people.
We may
I know,
not agree with your lifestyle, but you are free to live your lifestyle.
Listen, I know trans people that I have no problem with because at the end of the day,
they leave the kids alone.
They leave my kids alone.
Right.
They leave everybody alone. No, I don't know if you know this, but I have the power today. And you will behold it. Continue.
Do I have to?
Yes, unfortunately.
Your parents.
Oh, no, okay.
That was it. All right. No more of that shit.
Make it go away.
We need like a sound of the cat. Like a cat with like hawking up a fur ball.
Oh, we need to record. We need to record my dog doing that one day.
But seriously, leave the kids alone.
Yeah, just leave the fucking kids alone.
Yeah, like literally, we wouldn't like if you would just leave the kids alone. I would say probably a good bit of your problems would probably go away.
Yeah, they would.
And I've actually had a conversation though with somebody that thinks no, we have to get. And like she admitted, this is somebody I know in my personal life. She admitted, no, we have to get them before they hit puberty because we have to stop puberty so that way they can get their stuff in order before. Because then it's a big confusion, blah blah blah. And I'm like, how about? Yeah, she actually admitted that, and she's a teacher in a public school.
Thank you.
I'm not surprised.
Me neither.
Yeah, so
sorry, I had to mute that. I had to have a name.
Now, granted, most of the teachers in public school, I would say, are probably more so on our side.
Well, yeah,
but there are some in there that are the bombs. I probably shouldn't. That's probably a bad choice of words, but they are the what do you call
Terrorists.
it? No. The bad they are the
terrorist is the right word.
They are the rotten fruit.
Terrorist.
They are the rotten fruit contaminating everybody else.
Communists. Which are not people.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
And just like, and people like, well, so-and-so talks about their husband and blah, blah, blah. Okay, you can talk about if you have a partner. Nobody gives a shit. Okay? Nobody cares. But if you're like, oh, gay is okay, blah, 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 and transgender,
okay,
blah, blah.
First
no.
off, I'm going to stop you right there. It is okay to be gay.
100%.
And I don't care if you're gay and you talk about your gay lover. Kids are going to experience this at some point, but you don't have to go into detail about
and
your sexuality.
Just like straight people should not either. Just be
Correct.
like, I'm married. I love my husband, wife, blah, blah.
You know
That's
what?
it.
Here's the thing. If I were to walk into a classroom and be like, guess what I did last night?
Did you wash your hands after you peed? Did you just peed?
Yes.
I didn't. These nuts.
That's got him.
Is that why it smells like onions?
Hey, Joe. Knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
No, knock, knock.
Knock. Who's there?
Bofa.
Bofa who?
Bofa these nuts.
Got him.
No, you didn't get me. I knew what you were going to say.
You like Wendy's?
I do like Wendy's.
Wendy's nuts drag across your face.
No, I don't like that.
I don't like it. Anywho, it's time for We Hate Her.
That's a question for.
He's like, there's so much sound. You got 2 minutes, by the way.
What?
You got 2 minutes before this thing blasts off.
Oh, shit. Okay, you know what? We'll come back to that.
just go to SpaceX Live. We can just bullshit till it
Yeah, we can just bullshit until it launches.
as long as it don't get scrubbed.
Is it on YouTube?
It's on YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah, go to YouTube. dumbass.
Well, shit. Nobody
Damn it,
said
Cody.
that.
SpaceX
The
Live.
hell? Where do you watch? Else do you watch videos?
I fucking
Pornhub?
hate you, Joe.
Cody mainly watches them on Pornhub.
That's not true. I don't have a. I don't do that
Watch the
anymore.
shuttle launch on Pornhub.
Maybe.
Watch a shuttle going straight up a girl's ass.
Everything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
As we approach the final minute of the count, the flight computers will be...
You gonna put it on full screen share?
Oh, sorry.
You piece of shit.
So we are watching SpaceX, man.
Computer will perform
That doesn't look like
checks of the
SpaceX.
It is.
Are you sure? Because that looks like a dick.
Looks like a dildo.
It is. It's Falcon 9.
Everything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
We got.
Ain't that right, baby?
Less than a minute.
Oh, it does say SpaceX up in the corner. I was just looking at the very...
And the giant ass water tower there says SpaceX too.
I was just looking at the phallic monstrosity that is that rocket.
It's still not as bad as Jeff Bezos.
Hey, you know, I heard that Jeff Bezos launched a giant dick into space. Spaceship also looked like
And
a
with
dick.
30 seconds left in the count, SpaceX launch teams are go for launch, coming up to the last 20 seconds of the mission.
I wonder if we were to go outside, if we could see this. Like once it gets way up.
And see that little spirally circle thing? I've seen that before, by the way. That was creepy.
I've never seen that.
I didn't know what it was.
Right, here we go.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enter ignition.
Yep.
And liftoff.
Man,
Liftoff
whoa.
of the 62nd mission for SpaceX of the year. Starlink 6-12, a record-breaking launch for
That's
the
actually
company.
a nuclear warhead heading to Russia. Sorry.
Goodbye, Putin.
Oh, did I say Russia? I meant Ukraine. We're going to false flag the shit out of these people.
A bright and brilliant liftoff on a clear Florida night as the Falcon 9 rocket streaks up into the night sky. Let's listen.
That's what my ass sounds like after a night of Taco Bell.
It'll hit the firmament any second now, you flat earthers.
Is it looking to the right? Like,
It's because it's going with the curve of the Earth.
Well, no, it's actually
1
going
minute
straight
into
up.
the launch.
The Earth is just rotating underneath it. That's what causes that.
Nah,
Yes, it is.
I didn't know that.
science.
Oh, hit the firmament. Did you say it?
No, I saw it. I saw it break through the firmament.
Some great views from our tracking cam here tonight, being manned by Stephen Young.
So that'd
That
be
shit
visible in like
crazy.
what? Probably another.
Switching viewpoints for a moment, this is an onboard view from the Falcon 9 first stage. This vehicle now passing through max Q, the point of greatest aerodynamic stress on the vehicle.
Interesting.
So if we were to walk out that door right there,
Hear that call out for
It's possible.
MVAC
No,
chill,
we would have to walk out.
getting ready
Yeah,
to thermally
'cause
condition
that's south.
the
And
Merlin
let's- it's
vacuum
coming from
engine
Florida,
on
right?
the second
Yeah.
stage, preparing it for ignition.
South
coming
is
up
that way.
momentarily. Now coming up on 2 minutes into
We'd
flight.
have to go out the back
We're
door.
approaching the point called
Check
Miko,
this out.
or main engine cutoff. The Merlin engines will shut down.
That's nifty.
That will be followed by stage separation and ignition of the
It looks
upper
like a
stage,
giant
that Merlin
burning
vacuum
flower.
engine.
I have to
That'll be
say,
followed shortly thereafter by
these rocket launches are more
jettison of
visually
those
appealing.
two payload
Yes.
fairing halves.
yeah.
Daddy Musk knows what's up.
Now 2 minutes 25 seconds into flight.
Nope.
See your Miko on your
Nope.
screen.
Where'd we go?
Stage separation coming up.
Where'd it go?
It's outside of the view of the camera.
I'm free.
We see here on a bit of a delay the views from the Falcon 9 rocket.
No, it's going away from us.
Oh, stage
You can see on the
separation.
right-hand side of your screen a good view of the Sunshine State.
Boom.
Just
Boom,
beneath
bitch.
that MVAC engine as it came roaring to life. Now 2 minutes, 56 seconds into flight.
It
Falcon 9
theoretically would
first
be
stage
visible
on the left-hand
now.
side of your screen there.
It won't be
the
visible,
hypersonic
though.
grid
That
fins deploying.
motherfucker hot.
I mean,
Taking
you
a
want to
look
go out
back
there
at
and
that
look?
tracking camera.
There's no way that's
with
visible.
a clear
I don't
night,
think so.
You can see a great
It's
view.
halfway across the fucking ocean now.
Right now, you're taking a look at the second stage of the Falcon 9 there.
Now, I did
Taking a look
see
now.
that
Payload
you know,
separation. You
I
see
guess it just
the
depends on
Starlink
which
V2 mini satellites now for the first time in their flight being
Plus,
exposed
it's
to
a little
suborbital
cloudy
orbit
tonight anyway, so.
they're going into.
now 3 minutes.
So I did see that
33 seconds into
swirly
flight.
thing. I saw it one night. I was delivering for
Kate says she
hometown.
doesn't
Still
see
getting
anything
some
outside.
great views from our tracking camera here.
That's because Kate's inside, probably.
But I was delivering food one night.
Come up on
I was
the
delivering food
entry
one
burn.
night, and all of a sudden I saw this spiral thing in the air. I'm like, I thought it was like a spotlight at first. I was like, what is that?
No, you just saw a UFO, dude.
I thought so. I was
That
like, dude, is that
first
a
stage
UFO?
burn.
Like, I was like, what the
Start
hell?
at
It was like spiraling.
6
They're
minutes.
back.
T plus 6 minutes.
And then
4
not
seconds.
much later, I saw
Right
where
now,
James
the light
Spann
that you're seeing
said,
in
"Oh,
the
it's
center of your
SpaceX."
screen, that
I'll
is
be honest
still
with you.
a clear shot
I'm
of
kinda
that Merlin
retarded.
vacuum engine continuing on.
I've never
its
seen
burn.
that before. That was cool.
The benefits of launching on a clear night. You can still see
Well, I'm glad it's clear there.
that
It's
pin
not
dot.
here.
Yeah, it's
That lone
probably a
Merlin
little cloudy
vacuum
here.
engine.
All right, I think.
No, it
12
says clear.
24 seconds into flight.
All right, yeah, that's we saw the cool part.
Yeah, we saw the cool part. That's all that matters. Anyway, you know, I kind of don't want to do. We hit her now. I kind of want to do This Week on X. Cody has only done this once. Present up top.
What the fuck?
Up top.
Top right.
Over.
Top right.
Jesus Christ.
Right there.
Present.
Present.
Present. Anyway. Quick. Being libertarian, one of my favorite profiles. Don't make me tap the sign. And then the sign reads, the war on guns will be even less successful than the war on drugs.
Yeah.
Damn right. We've already talked about Oliver Anthony tonight. I don't support either side politically, so you're saying you're a right-winger.
Ah!
Next.
Working all day.
And then, you know, Chris Mowry and whatever that other guy's fucking name is. This was on one of their posts from their podcast that they do, because these dumbasses have a podcast after their Tim Dillon debacle. You know, so whatever. Continue. I normally hate this guy, okay? I don't like Joshua Reed Eagle at all. I think he is a wannabe dictator who pretends to be a libertarian. But in reply to Kevin Castley, a Canadian, the idealized America you portray is gone and it won't come back until you get another FDR. The neoliberalism you promote betrays that claim. And he obviously posted, silence, Canadian.
I mean, Kevin Castley's right, but
Correct, but it's not the point. Silence, Canadian. So, Phoenix Ammunition posted, yes, we did. But Steve, you declined to mention how we publicly stopped selling to police departments after they enforced Whitmer's, later to be found unconstitutional, COVID orders. Why miss the opportunity to take an honest, fair shot at police? We know you'd never pass up that opportunity if it was a race or economic issue. Go to the next one.
Ooh.
You just didn't want to give us the props we deserve for being on the historically correct side of the issue. We stood on the side of freedom when most people did not. When you want to be honest about us, I'll be nice to you in return. And then there's an image there. Phoenix Ammunition does not shy away from controversy. In November, the business sold bullet casings engraved with the phrase, "Let's go Brandon," a coded insult that means fuck Joe Biden. During the early months of COVID-19 pandemic, Phoenix Ammunition said it was banning customers who wear masks, and then wrote on social media that Governor Gretchen Whitmer is a bitch. Which brings us back to the first tweet. Go hit the, yes, we did.
So I want to start buying me some Phoenix Ammunition.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I like these guys.
I do like these guys.
You just want to buy from them because it's Penix ammunition.
I feel like they did that on. I feel like they did that on purpose.
They did. Anyway, that's been this week on X. Just escape.
Escape.
You can close that now. So, what do we want to do now? Do we want to do chats with Pop Pop?
Or do we want to go to Joe's Conspiracy Corner?
Or do we want to go to Joe's Conspiracy Corner? Do you actually have anything? Or are you going to put it in the show notes?
We're not going to put it in the show notes, no.
Well, then how is Cody supposed to...
He's just going to look up shit I tell him to.
You know what? I hate it when you do that. It would be easier if you would just log into the show notes and put the links in the show notes.
Okay, well then go to Chats with Pop Pop while I do that.
Well, in that case,
hate your guts.
It's time for Chats with Pop Pop.
I just...
I'm sorry, what, Joe?
How do I get there? I forgot.
Docs.google.com. You retard.
Listen, I've had some alcohol.
You've had one drink.
It's nothing. I saw you down an entire fucking fishbowl margarita.
It wasn't a fishbowl. It was half a fishbowl.
That was a fucking fishbowl.
That's because you
Their
were a whole
margaritas are
bitch.
fucking oversized. Man ordered a fucking small margarita and they brought us out a fucking 7,300 fucking ounce margarita.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, are you complaining about it?
I mean, I didn't complain about it. Cody did.
I looked at it like, what the fuck, man? They're like, just don't drive. I was like, motherfucker, I live in a different fucking house than these guys.
That's okay. Last Saturday, me and Kate went and got margaritas from Chewy's.
Chewy's.
I'm not a fan of Chewy's.
I've never had Chewy's.
Don't waste your time.
Yeah, everything I've ever had there's been good.
I don't like their dip. Because,
Really?
Yeah, because when I go to a Mexican restaurant, I want cheese dip that's white. And there I get the yellow Tex-Mex queso. And I'm not a fan of it.
Their salsa's fire, though.
If I wanted Rotel, I would have Rotel at home.
Their salsa's fire.
Okay, sorry. Anyway, we went and got margaritas after we went and played 3 whole holes of disc golf. 3, because it was so fucking hot.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And we got extremely overpriced margaritas that were not large enough.
I feel that. You know.
Well, Malik says Mexican food sucks in general to him. But anyway, with this chat with Pop Pop,
you know,
he's talking about Mitch McConnell freezing up.
I just heard literally coming out.
Literally.
And Mitch is a friend, as you know, not a joke.
Not a joke.
We always, I know people don't believe that's the case, but we have disagreements politically, but he's a good friend. And so I'm going to try to get in touch with him later this afternoon. I don't know enough to know.
I just heard literally, not a joke.
Come on, man. The fuck did that man just try to say?
Exactly.
True international effort to pressure.
And then there's this one where he's talking at the FEMA headquarters, and it's pretty gross. You know, stuttering and stammering and doing the usual.
I'm here to thank all of you, and I really mean this.
And I really mean this.
Thank you. You are making an incredible contribution. I mean, I don't think. I hope the American people have a sense of, and it's hard to understand.
Eagle has turned away from the teleprompter.
You know,
Eagle has turned away from the teleprompter.
We're not engaged this often.
Somebody
But
please
this
go
last
get
couple
Eagle.
of years,
Bring him back.
climate
Bring him back.
change and really kicking
Bring him
in.
back now.
You guys
Fuck
are
it. Let's
going
just see how far he goes.
24 hours a day and 365 days a year. And it seems to just keep piling up. And I mean it sincerely. I admire.
Probst is here.
I admire what you do. I've been in almost every one of the areas you're talking about that you've had to deal with. And your sister brothers and sister organizations from the Coast Guard, the military. I mean,
shit. Oh, it's a cockroach.
That's not a cockroach. That's a wood beetle.
Risk.
It's a fucking pterodactyl.
Risk.
It's a what?
No,
taken out in the field.
Hold on.
Thank you. Every American expects FEMA will show up. And when they're in the middle of a disaster, and I'm calling on Congress to make sure you're able and have the funds to be able to continue to show up and meet the needs of the American people to deal with immediate crises that we're facing right now, as well as the long-term commitments that we have to make to finish the job in Maui and elsewhere. Showing up for the moment to save the lives is critically important, but that's just the beginning. Just the beginning. And some of this...
All right, sorry. 2 seconds. This guy literally popped his head around his shoulder like, the fuck is this man even saying? Like, that was his fucking facial expression.
Look at the girl right here.
This one?
Side-eyeing him.
Yeah. I'm going to back it up just a little bit. Watch this dude's face.
Look at this black girl right here.
Yeah.
That's the face of this motherfucker.
Like I said, I'm going to back it up just a bit. Watch this right here. You'll see the face I'm talking about.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you're good right there.
Every American expects FEMA will show up. And when they're in the middle of a disaster, and I'm calling on Congress to make sure you're
Play it
able
again.
to
I
have
didn't see
the
it.
funds
God damn it, Joe.
No, he's coming back.
And meet the needs of the American people
What's
to
going
deal
on?
with immediate crises
that
we're facing
watch
right
his,
now.
right shoulder.
As well as the long-term commitments that we have to make to finish the job in Maui and elsewhere.
The fuck you
Showing
just
up
said?
for the moment to save the lives is critically important, but that's just the beginning. Just the beginning. And some of this is going to take months and years to make sure we restore the people to the circumstances there were before this disaster hit. And as I said, and to the people of Florida and throughout the Southeast, I'm here to make clear that our nation has your back, and we are not going to. We're
Throughout
not
the
going to walk
Southeast.
away. We're not going to give up.
I'm pretty sure it's just
We're
Florida.
not going to slow down.
Probst. No, we're not on Sundays now. It's just there was a festival yesterday, and I went to it, and we weren't able to do it yesterday, so we're just doing it
And
tonight.
it actually worked out because it's opening weekend of college football. So
Yeah, so a lot of people probably wouldn't have watched last night anyway.
We watched all of the Southeast Conference teams beat the fuck out of high schools. It was great.
yeah. I mean that's an accurate representation of what happened. So, anyway, I think it's time to venture into since Probst is here. Probst's favorite segment, Joe's Conspiracy Corner.
All right. So, before we go too deep into this, we want to say that what happened in Hawaii is a very tragic situation, and our thoughts and prayers are with those folks.
Indeed.
And that this is not meant
That's
to
so we can
belittle
scroll.
them or demean them
Jesus
in any way, and or to take light away from the seriousness that the situation is, because a lot of people lost their lives, and that's never a good thing. So, if you haven't heard, have y'all heard about the things that were blue not burning in Hawaii?
Well, you know for a fact that I have.
Have you heard about it, Cody?
I don't watch TV.
Well, no.
It's not on TV.
We're aware that you don't watch TV, but this wouldn't have been on TV.
Oh, no.
So, they have found things all over.
Smell like failure. I don't. Fuck you.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I came here for comedic fucking relief.
I'm kind of retarded.
Yeah, well, you've actually been pretty good on contributing to the discussion.
Well, exactly.
As you normally are. But,
yeah, that's fair, too.
I also hate you and don't want to deal with you. So.
Well, this feeling is mutual, so fuck you.
But there have been multiple pictures and videos put out there showing where houses with blue roofs, blue cars, and even blue umbrellas.
Hence the blue umbrella conspiracy.
Did not burn.
It's because blue represents water, you piece of shit.
Now,
you're saying fire has a mind?
Are you saying that this could have been a DEW?
A DEW?
A directed energy weapon?
Well, no, see, I'm not saying it's a directed energy weapon because...
what I'm saying is that the blue umbrellas are saying that it was a directed energy weapon.
But things around, what's so weird to me is everything around the blue umbrellas burned.
That's the point.
But you would think if everything's around them caught on fire, wouldn't they catch on fire?
Maybe they're fire retardant.
Like we're talking about, like just from being there.
Not if the things were just vaporized.
It's fair, I guess. But see, wouldn't we see the thing? Unless, I don't know, man, I guess you can't see it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This is why we're here.
Okay, unless there's particulates in the air that a laser beam is going through, you can't see the laser.
Or not vision.
So anyway,
all right. So we'll say August. We'll just read this a little bit. August 2023 saw flames ripping through Hawaii, predominantly laying devastation on the island of Maui. As residents and survivors reeled from disaster, many accused the government of having mismanaged a different group of people began sharing strange conspiracy theories about a supposed blue shield protecting blue cars, blue umbrellas, and blue roofs from fire-causing laser. Such conspiracy theories about government-funded fire-causing lasers aren't new, as seen in bizarre assertions about Jewish space laser put forth by United States Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene back in 2000.
Yeah, this is a literal thing that happened.
Okay, so hold on. I got to see this now. Cody, go to YouTube.
MTG. No, just she tweeted about it. I think MTG Jewish space lasers. Yeah, it was a Facebook post.
Last year, Green was widely condemned for espousing the belief the 2008 California wildfires were not caused by climate change, but some kind of space laser that had set the state ablaze. The term Jewish space laser began to trend on Twitter after one of Green's older Facebook posts, which she shared the conspiracy theory. Okay, well, I want to see the post.
Yeah, just click on the... You've got the mouse, dumbass.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Fucking idiot.
I keep forgetting. Sorry.
Dumb motherfucker.
Holy shit.
And she's one of them dumb Republicans, right?
Well, she's just one of them dumb people. Well,
there's a video.
I'm looking for the post. Oh, here it is, I guess.
No.
No?
No, I don't think you're going to find the actual post, but just listen to what she had to say.
I found your post.
Okay.
It's right here.
All right.
Anybody who wants to look at it.
What year is that?
This is 2018, the date of November 17th, 2018.
Boy, you're killing it. 2018. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
This was your post under your name.
Yeah.
Screen it, Joe.
And you're talking about the Rothschild family, which has been at the center of anti-Semitic conspiracy since the 19th century.
I have no idea. I'm telling you.
It's unavailable to
very
everyone.
much. What is this? 20 what?
2018.
Okay. Regular American, never been in politics. Could not even have told you most people back in politics or families' names don't know their background.
But now that you do know. Now that you're a member of Congress and now that you've been told that this...
people don't care.
We honestly don't care what anti-Semitism is on the rise in an alarming rate.
I'm fully against anti-Semitism. You're mixing two things together. You're accusing me of something I did not do, and then you're trying to blame me for anti-Semitism.
I am not blaming you. I'm saying
you are such a liar. You need to stop. This is amazing.
Inadvertently, couldn't you be contributing?
No. I'm not at all.
Ridiculous.
100%. Listen, I'm a Christian. I support Israel. I am one of the most pro-Israel voters in Congress. So why don't you judge me by those things instead of twisting and turning what you think I was writing in some 2018 Facebook post, which is not at all what you're saying right now.
Okay, Marjorie Taylor Greene, I want you to shut up.
Yeah, I don't like MTG very much.
No. Anyway.
What? Magic the Gathering?
Magic the Gathering. So, let's see what we can find here.
Malik says, changing it up. Yes, we are. We are changing it up a little bit tonight.
So apparently, this beam was sighted right before the wildfires.
Supposedly.
Allegedly. It's the damned robot aliens.
All right, so we got this guy. Let's see what he says. Shit far.
Let's close that.
Damn it, Joe.
Just play it.
Hold on, it's muted. All the way up.
Are you gonna play it, or
Hold
are you just
on.
gonna fuck around?
This damn mouse is so slow. It says it's playing.
Well, I'm wondering if everyone in the cars had to get out and run, why aren't any of the doors open, right?
I asked the same question. This is another great video, but look at this screenshot. See that blue thing over there? Watch the other video I made about the color blue. The blue car, blue house, this blue thing. Why didn't they burn to a crisp? Only logical explanation is that the color blue is a specific frequency that was not affected by whatever frequency made this.
Which, by the way, we have another video for here in a minute. Once we... What the shit?
Oh my god, you are so bad at this.
I don't drive the mouse, bro. I don't ever drive the mouse. Ever.
You remember when you were the tech guy? I remember when you were the tech guy. I'm
do
glad
too.
You're not the fucking tech guy.
Part 2-ish.
It's muted again.
Hold on. Okay, so let me address what Probst says.
Turn the volume down just
so
fuzz.
Probst said, by the way, lasers don't work on the premise of burning everything except a certain color.
But if there are
lasers that are designed to attack everything but certain colors.
Yeah, like the thing controlling the laser could have been programmed to...
I've seen uncut videos where lasers are going across red, blue, and yellow fabric. The blue does not get burned. The red and yellow does. Instantly.
Let's see what this person says.
Are they allowing residents to walk through? Can someone walk up to those umbrellas and open them? Here's why. This is a Simpson episode when the laser burnt down their town. And in the middle of the town is a blue wrapped statue.
Yep.
I haven't seen the entire episode, but apparently in the beginning, that's where the laser was coming from. The blue tarp apparently stopped it. Maybe it's not coming from the sky. Can someone go there? Check it out safely? Take a peek under those blue umbrellas. Are they still there?
Bro, so the Simpsons called another one.
Yeah, they did.
Shit.
So Malik also says apparently Marjorie Taylor Greene wasn't serious when she said that. She explained herself on Timcast.
Here we go.
Yeah, there's the one that I'm talking about.
Let's check this out. Freaking quit doing that.
So,
Interesting. The garments we may consider to wear can significantly reflect laser light, thus potentially minimizing any possible harm, are those endowed with fluorescent or reflective elements. Such materials have the advantageous property to either give off or rebound the laser light, thus curtailing the heat and potential damage inflicted by the laser.
Weird, right?
It is weird. It is weird.
Which brings me to a meme that I saw this past week that was basically, how big of a conspiracy theorist are you? And it's someone painting the roof blue, and
is that
it says, well, hear me out. Yeah, this is the Simpsons one.
Why does it keep muting it?
Because that's what it's supposed to do, apparently.
Let's give the new statue a chance.
Oh, shit.
Maybe this will grow on you.
This thing sucks. We love it.
You fools! You've erected a massive concave reflective surface. It will focus the sun's beam in a deadly ray.
So it's not exactly the same thing.
But
yeah, they covered it after the fact.
The time for mourning and blaming our mayors has passed. First off, I'd like to thank the good people at Tianjin Smelting and Mining for neutralizing our wonderful, deadly new lard land.
Different wavelengths.
Alright. We've seen that.
Well, okay, so Probst says the video is bunk. If you pay attention, the blue fabric starts to burn. Yeah, it starts to burn, but it's resistant to it at first.
Yeah, it's the fact that it's resistant to it.
Anyway, so hear me out. I'm going to paint my roof blue, okay?
And also, okay, so this is not the only thing. We do have Operation Blue Roof.
What?
You haven't heard of Operation Blue Roof?
No, I haven't actually.
FEMA has an Operation Blue Roof.
Interesting. Wait now. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute.
This is where things get sketchy.
Hold on. You just wait a cotton picking minute here.
This is where things get sketchy. All right.
Is Joe actually on to one tonight?
It's looking that way.
It's headed that way. Okay, this has been it for Joe's Conspiracy Corner.
Now, let's see. There's one where it's actually like a military guy talking about it.
Oh, well, that's great. You fucking hold on. Let me check his notes. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait just a second. I got this right around here.
No, like
stupid.
Go to YouTube.
I'll be honest with you.
Type in YouTube. Go to Blue Roof. Operation Blue Roof YouTube.
Give me that. Give me that.
Type like you're not a boomer.
That's how I type. I hate your guts.
I want you to stay here.
Why?
Because I hate you.
No!
No, go down. It's still not there. Why is it not there? Keep going.
Wow, you suck. Is it this one?
No, not that one. That's it.
This one?
Yes.
Operation Blue Roof and the FEMA Self-Help Program, while similar, use two different materials. Both programs help reduce further rain damage to homes and provide temporary protection for the roofs of residential structures damaged during severe weather. The sheeting for Operation Blue Roof are installed by a contractor, overseen by the Corps of Engineers according to certain specifications. The material is a rolled polyurethane sheeting with fiber reinforcement. It's 10 millimeters thick and measures 20 feet by 100 feet.
I'm not going to lie,
It's
Joe,
used
you
for
lost me
major
on this
impacts to roofs.
Hold on.
The sheeting is 100% waterproof. It is also tear resistant, UV resistant, and fire retardant. The FEMA self-help tarps are installed by the homeowner. The material is thinner and not as resilient as the plastic sheeting. It typically measures 20 feet by 25 feet with grommets to allow for a tie-down solution. These blue tarps are used for minor roof repairs and are more of a patch solution.
Okay, then from there on, he's talking about tarps and stuff.
To sign up for the program, you can call 888-ROOF-BLUE.
But when he said, like I was too, I was like, doesn't really mean anything. He said fire retardant. I'm like, wait, interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
a little bit.
You lost me on this one.
But also,
you had
type
what
in.
Could have been fucking solid, and you fucked it up.
I'm not done. Daggone it. Type in, why are the celebrities painting their roof blue? Or just celebrities painting their roofs blue.
You're going to have to help me out here.
I'm looking. There's not a video. It's just I heard about it. Let's see.
That one's been clicked. Is that one it?
So, if you see back October 18th of 2022, there was this article written, why the heck are celebs all painting their Maui properties the same weird shade of blue? Okay, so Obama, Clinton, Hanks, Kid Rock, Oprah, and now we know why they painted their houses blue. Look, the only color, the beam, the dewdrop, that's the code name for the dews, the dewdrops don't affect is that blue color. Ain't that interesting? And like many events, we've seen the predictive programming of it, aka Revelation.
Yeah. So, again,
of the method, which is a form of lesser magic.
How big of a conspiracy theorist are you? Hear me out.
Look, here's Jeff Bezos' house with a blue roof.
I'm sure it is. Is it not burned?
I don't know. This is
Okay.
this is a 2004 picture.
So it's not burned in 2004. It's good. Keep track of that.
See, Probst always comes with logic.
HARP is actually a real thing.
Well, that was Mallet, but HARP is a real thing.
HARP is actually a real thing. Like, it was in my environmental science, or not, Earth and Space Science book in high school when I was a junior.
How the fuck do you remember that? I barely even remember that class.
Because that clicked in my mind, man.
I remember that Mr. Mowry was basically, okay.
Drug is bad.
Yeah, like HARP really is real. Like, it's,
You need to pay attention.
It stands for high altitude, or I
don't know.
I forgot.
You want to know what I remember about that class? I'll tell you what I remember about that class. I walked in the day of the final exam and looked at Mr. Lowry and said, "What do I need to make on this exam to pass this class?" And he was like, "I don't know. A 3." I was like, "Done." And I drew. It was on a Scantron, and I drew a stick figure flying a fucking kite on the Scantron, and turned it in, and made a 12 on it.
Damn it, Cody.
And passed the class with a 97.
Damn it. But anyway, HARP is actually created to heat up the atmosphere to make clouds move and stuff like that. That's a real
High
thing.
Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. That's what it stands for.
But the idea is to heat up the atmosphere, make clouds move, try to control the weather. It's real.
Yeah, it's real, but
that's not a conspiracy. Like, that's actually what it was made for.
Yeah, it causes earthquakes in Argentina and shit.
That's what we
whatever.
think. Anyway, let's go on to Burning Man.
Oh, is that it for Joe's Conspiracy Corner?
No. There's Burning Man.
Oh, Cody. You've got the show
Is it in fucking you in the show notes?
It's in the show notes.
I don't know if you did your fucking job or not.
It's just the Google search, but...
Nope, go down.
So, have you heard about some of the stuff going on with Burning Man?
Yeah.
So what have you heard?
I've heard that it flooded.
Yeah, it
but
flooded.
I've also heard that there's a mysterious illness going around.
Some people are saying it's Ebola, but Ebola is not contagious unless you like swap body fluids. But it is Burning Man.
It's Burning Man. I've also heard that they're not letting people in or out. I also saw the video of the climate activists getting absolutely fucked on the entry to Burning Man.
It's at your feet.
We'll watch that. We'll watch that after this because I want to see that again. Was it a cockroach?
It's so fast.
Was it the cockroach?
It's so fast.
Where'd it go?
I think it's actually attached to your foot right now.
No, it's not.
Because there's a smudge where it was.
No, it ran. It ran.
That motherfucker went under the wheel, and then when I moved, it went shoo.
It's a cockroach, man.
It's not a cockroach. It's a wood beetle. That is not a cockroach.
Whatever. Wood beetle, cockroach, wood roach.
Not the same thing.
Oh, it's over here.
It's a goddamn chupacabra.
They eat the wood.
Yeah, chupa thingy.
And I just freaking sprayed too, like a couple weeks ago.
Chupa thingy. How about we call it that, Griff?
All right. So,
anyway,
there's a bunch of okay. There's a bunch of stuff coming out about Burning Man, and one of them is that there's a mysterious virus.
You are without a doubt the worst conspiracy theorist I've ever heard of.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
You missed a prime opportunity, and I'm sad that you missed it. Because I quoted Pirates of the Caribbean, but changed pirate to conspiracy theorist, and you did not answer with, but you have heard of me. You piece of shit.
Damn it.
I'm kind of retarded.
Damn it. Anyway.
Yeah, Kate is terrified of those things, by the way.
It's over here in the corner.
Kill it with fire.
The whole house. Fuck it.
Yeah, just burn the house
Start
down.
over.
Start over.
No.
It's work.
It's kind of like, that's kind of how I feel about the country right now. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you how she had the entire house freaking out except for me trying to find one of those fuckers because I hate those things.
This is the time of the year too. They're like everywhere. Like, it piss me off.
That shit. Stop it. Somebody clip that shit.
Media Matters is gonna be like, small time podcaster loses their shit
over a wood beetle.
Anyways, there's not much to it.
Needless to say, that thing got away from me because I couldn't catch it because they're fucking fast and way.
Anyways, there's not much to this as far as, videos or anything.
Yeah, because it's Burning Man.
It's Burning Man. But there are people coming out saying, they're not allowed to leave. Some people are trying to say that FEMA and all of them are like getting the area surrounded.
I'm sorry. Well, I fell asleep. Sorry.
No. Yep.
I'm just touching it, man. The blue roof thing is way better.
You're touching something.
Touch it.
You want to help me touch it?
No.
Joe, there's not enough room for us to touch it.
You could each put a pinky on it. Anyways. So weird stuff going on at Burning Man. Keep your eyes and ears open, see what's going on there. I'm not too convinced on the Burning Man one. However, the whole Hawaii situation, pretty sketchy. Think Hawaii's bullshit?
Bullshit.
No, you don't think Hawaii's bullshit?
He's saying that your conspiracy theory is bullshit.
Liar!
No, I'm not.
So there's something weird about the whole Hawaii thing. The Burning Man thing, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, it's interesting to say the least. Anyway, we do need to hit We Hate Her because we're running up on Tom.
And Malik he demands We Hate Her.
Well, I think Malik's favorite is Chats with Pop Pop. But anyway. So, tonight we have a double dose of the Deuce.
We got a
the
deuce.
Deuce is back.
We got a dose of Deuce.
You know what? I'm just gonna say it. The Deuce is loose.
Oh. We got
the Secret Service is paying $16,000 a month now to stage near Hunter Biden in Malibu. Who's paying for that?
That's a question for the Secret Service.
Okay, Hunter Biden is reportedly selling art to pay for his $15,800 a month rent in Malibu. How can you guarantee that people are not going to be buying this art to gain favor with the president?
That is a question for Hunter Biden and his representatives.
It's a question
I know.
of
I hear.
ethics at the White House. We know
I
that
hear
one of
your
the art
question.
buyers got a job from the Biden administration. Can you guarantee that there's no quid pro quo?
I hear your question. I'm not going to get involved in this. That is a question for Hunter Biden's representatives.
But we know that from a Hunter Biden associate now that he sold the appearance of access to then Vice President Biden. Are you confident that he has stopped doing that?
That is a question for Hunter Biden. And
If
his
somebody is
representatives.
selling the appearance of access to the White House, that is a question for the White House.
No, that is your I don't know how you're perceiving that.
Sworn testimony by Devin Archer. He said,
Perception's reality, bitch.
And this is why we hate you. Next. Hey, Malik. The Deuce is the shit. Okay? He is the shit.
The Deuce is America's Deuce.
He is America's Deuce, and he used to go after America's Sack, but now he goes after Black Debbie.
Green, question on the big election topic, transgender rights. Former Governor Nikki Haley and presidential candidate says, quote, the idea that we have biological boys playing in girls' sports, it is the women's issue of our time. Does the president agree that this is a women's rights issue?
So we've talked about this many times. This is the Title IX specifically. Look, and again, we've talked about this multiple times. It's a complicated issue, and there are wide range of views on this. the Department of Education proposed a rule, as you know, that gives schools the flexibility to establish their own athletics policies. And so while establishing guardrails, right, to prevent discrimination against transgender kids. And that is something that is incredibly important that the president wants to make sure that we also do that as well. So I'm just not going to get ahead of that. As I said, there's a proposed rule Title IX, on Title IX that the Department of Education has laid out. So I'm just not going to get ahead of that as it relates to the Department of Education.
Daughters, does he care that girls are allowed to compete in sports without fear of injury? Does he think it's fair for girls to have to compete against biological males?
I just answered the question. It is a complicated issue.
No, it's not.
It is truly a complicated issue.
It is truly not.
A wide range of views. A wide range of views.
No.
There is no yes or no answer to
yes,
this.
There is.
It is complicated.
No,
There's
there.
a rule
No, it's
that
not.
The Department of Education has proposed.
And this is why we hate you.
And this
we're
is
gonna
why
let
we
that-
hate you.
That process
Next.
move forward.
It's like, quit talking. We do not want you to talk anymore on this
I want
issue.
you to stay here.
Why?
Because I hate you. And the last
How is it
part of the
possible
deuce.
that
Sorry.
Continue.
an ISIS sympathizer is sneaking people into this country?
Pause it.
So just so that
we didn't cover that
It was
either.
at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Continue.
folks, I'm assuming you're speaking to the CNN story, right? Okay, so I just want to make sure that folks who are watching understand
Oh, we got
the
the
question.
blinking
So I
going
just
on.
want to be
She don't know
really
what to
clear
think.
here. So the intelligence alerted us to a human smuggling network. We moved fast and successfully to disrupt it. So just want to be very clear that.
catch
And we
that.
being-
Successfully.
Are you saying that you know where all of the people this ISIS sympathizer snuck into the country are?
If I can answer the question, I'm sure I'll touch on everything that you want to ask me. So again, intelligence alerted us of this human smuggling network. We believe, and we moved fastly, and we successfully disrupted it. So let's be very clear about that. And we
Disrupted
are grateful.
is not ending.
We're very grateful to the law enforcement for their quick work.
No, you're not.
And their vigilance on this. Now, to your other part of the question, smugglers have been detained overseas, including one linked to the foreign terrorist organization. There is no sign that anyone moved by the smuggling network has terrorism connection, so I want to be clear there
Bullshit.
as well. And what we were able to do as precaution, people brought here by smuggling network.
Pause that. So you mean to tell me that the ISIS sympathizer who was part of the smuggling network didn't help smuggle ISIS terrorists into the country? Is that right?
That's what she said.
And that's why we hate you.
Piss off.
Fuck you.
Eat a dick.
Thank you, Joe. And that's been We Hate Her.
Yes.
Yes.
Go back. I saw something. Go
Oh
back
my
to it.
God.
No, it's something funny.
I doubt it.
Yeah, it's something funny. Go back to it. If it pops up over here again.
Oh my God, Malik just made a great point. I hope someday we get a libertarian president so we get Michael Malice as press secretary. That shit would be funny.
I don't know who Michael Malice is. Scroll down, Cody, on the videos over there. Oh man.
Yeah, it changes every time.
Oh well, darn.
It was our vice president.
Oh, Giggles?
It was a impersonator. She has an impersonator,
Oh,
and it was
God.
told. It was how she learned how she giggles. It was funny sounding. I thought, like, man, that could be funny to watch. Anyways, Cody, you got a funny for us?
Damn, that's crazy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Oh, this is going to get us.
Fuck it.
We're not going to be able to do that one
Why?
because it's going to get us copyrighted.
It's got a big old universal thing. Wait, maybe not. Maybe not.
Fuck.
How long is it? 6 minutes?
Yeah, it's gonna get us copyrighted.
Well, let's see if there's a shorter one.
Is it Abbott and Costello?
Yes, it is. Well, there's not going to be a shorter one.
Nope.
Well, that's 2 minutes. Oh, it's not. Is that 2 minutes or 7 minutes?
That's 2 minutes and 58 seconds.
That's a sequel though.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Jimmy Fallon
God
and
damn
Billy Crystal and Jerry Seinfeld.
Fuck.
So, yeah, we're not going to be able to do that one. Sorry.
Yep. We can usually cut it short and get it, but
not this time.
So, I got something else we can use for a funny, but I don't know how funny. It's okay. Hold on.
Oh God.
Cody.
No, we're not using one of your videos.
Cody.
No.
Is there racial stuff in this video?
No.
There better not be, Cody.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you either. We can't have racial stuff.
There's not racial stuff.
I do not believe you.
You don't have to believe it. Oh my God, why are you so loud?
That was annoying.
Just want clips. Where are my clips?
Oh, look.
Oh, there.
Oh, God.
Let's see. They really not get kept? No, they didn't.
Go
Sad
down.
Day.
Go down. There was some from like 2 days ago.
Where?
Down. 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 3 days ago. 3 days ago.
2 days ago, right there. Spooky Noodle?
What's that one?
Spooky Noodle?
Spooky Noodle's a little comical. We can start with that one. Where's Spooky Noodle?
Dude.
Right there under the... Like,
Spooky Noodle's right there.
No, that's when you get.
Where's Christine when you need her?
Yeah, by the way, if you wanted to know what Cody looks like, that's his fat ass up in
can't see
the...
me.
Oh, it's covered up. Never mind.
Damn it.
Aha! Victory is mine!
Son of a bitch.
No, that's when you get some on Halloween. Spooky noodle.
Spooky noodle.
Wait, what?
Take a shit on Halloween. It's called a spooky dookie.
A spooky dookie.
Spooky noodle.
Oh, come on. See, that's why I don't play hardcore. That's bullshit.
If it's by Asian, it's called
14 and 9, you slacking, boy.
It's by Asian. It's called Spooky Noodle.
Anywho,
that was not the one that was like, you know, like the one I was after was fuck.
Bat Wings?
No, Bat Wings is not like we're not doing that one.
We're
not doing that one.
We can't do Bat Wings.
It's from Liquor or where's first time? Where's your first time?
Huh?
Come on. Should be right there with that.
Definitely not that one.
No. That one got pulled off TikTok.
Cody up in here gonna get us in trouble.
Let's see.
What are you looking for?
Hold on.
White jokes?
White jokes is funny. It's racist against white people.
Well, that's not racist then. Come on, don't you know anything, you Hispanic?
No, I don't know. We don't want to get no. Go to the Mad Bro or whatever the crap you want.
I'm looking for the first time.
Watching his videos make me nervous.
Why?
Yeah, they do me too. 1% black. What the fuck?
That
Cody?
one you can't do.
You clearly.
It's funny, but not for this. We can do that one. Fuck it.
I think it was me.
Tough game. It depends on what engine you're in.
You
If
guys
it's the
did
same
great.
engine that's in my truck, it's pretty easy.
Good
You
game,
guys are
guys.
good.
Good game.
Good game.
GG's.
I am
me.
not good. Do not
It's
ever
me.
say that. I am trash.
I just said it.
It's not the
Better than
right.
me, bro.
No,
You're better than
That's not the right one.
So
17 and 17. Come on, Cody. You suck.
That's not the right clip.
Oh god.
That's not
This
the
isn't
right
working
clip.
out, dude.
It's not the right one.
This ain't working out.
It's not the right one. I hate all of you. I hate
This is what Kate's
all of you
nightmares are
guys.
made out of, because if I fall asleep before her, she is fucked. She can't fall asleep because I snore so loud. And it's hilarious.
Need to get you a pappy,
Fuck
man.
Since you're talking so much shit about me, fuck you.
You better not have some of this racial.
Tried to just get better at the game?
No, we're just PC and we can.
No, but you're definitely cheating. Okay. Well, come watch my stream, buddy. You already showed it. Come watch the stream. Come watch the stream. Come watch the stream. Come watch the stream.
Don't need to watch your stream. What?
Come watch
get
it.
you paid? I don't think so, bud.
Come on, you don't even want to pay just to watch it? That's not how that works.
No.
1v1 me.
First
1v1 me. In core. Let's go. 1v1 me in core.
Stupid. It turns off.
Slacking.
You can have it.
1v1 me in core. Watch my kill cams.
Slacking.
Come on.
Slacking. I want to 1v1 you.
Let's go. Tonight.
I probably won't be tonight. Probably
And
tomorrow
It's got to
night.
be tonight. And I can't tell you anything else.
Why does it have to be
I've
tonight?
already done that.
Anywho,
Master debater.
oh my god.
Oh, that brings back memories.
It's not the right one, but
So no shit, there I was. Marijuana?
no.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. I thought we did this one time.
We haven't.
Oh god, my tooth fell out.
Super News presents the Master Debaters. Tonight, marijuana and crystal meth will master debate about drugs. 3, 2, 1, Master Debate!
I guess I'll start by saying that I think there are good drugs and bad drugs, and it's time we started differentiating between the two.
Exactly. We're good drugs, man. So let's stop the insanity, and finally legalize crystal meth.
That's a horrible idea.
Well, no, but for medical reasons, of course.
Medical meth?
Yeah, man. If the doctors say it helps cure gout, then why not let Grandma gack out on some tweak,
Okay, no doctor has ever said that.
Oh, did you hear that? Do you hear that right now? Oh my God. What is that? What is that? Oh God, wait, no, that's my heart. That's my heart. Wow, that's loud.
You're made out of battery acid and drain cleaner.
Hey man, can I trust you? Because I think the government's against me.
They should be.
Oh my god.
The CIA has an army of spies watching me 24/7, and that's why I hide in the bushes in front of my house every night with a steak knife.
Folks, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Meth makes you paranoid and crazy, unlike pot, which is totally safe.
Safe? That stuff takes away your motivation. I mean, do you even have a job? Like me, breaking down boxes at the Safeway 17, 18 hours a day? No, you don't.
Okay, hold on one second. I need water.
Water. Come on, bro. Look, don't you want to have sex with strangers in truck stop bathrooms for money? How great does that sound? Oh, God, my tooth fell out.
Don't you want to go to a fish concert?
No! Nobody wants to go to a fish concert!
No one wants to suck trucker dicks for money.
And I thought you were cool. You were the gateway drug!
Hey, come on. I'm still illegal on a federal level. See, okay, the states made me legal, but the federal government and EPA were like, wait, no, the DEA
the
was...
CIA
okay,
is behind everything!
Federal,
and the Masons!
No,
and it's
look,
all
okay,
connected,
I'll be
bro!
honest, I don't know
and
who
they're
votes
always
on
watching
it,
us,
but
so there
the
ain't nothing we can
government-
do,
the
because they
California
know
law says that-
everything! You get what I'm saying?
Wait, what were we talking about?
I need to borrow $25,000 from you or someone you know.
Why do you...
Can you make that happen?
No, I absolutely not.
I need you to burn down my sister-in-law's house tonight. What? Tonight. And it's got to be tonight.
Why does it have to be tonight?
And I can't explain anything else to you.
Okay, I should just let you talk because you're sort of digging your own grave.
Are you going to help me or not?
I think I won. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I won.
I think I won. Okay, so we've done that one. Now we've got to do, oh shit. I lost it. Shit. Oh, the blueberry muffin.
Oh yeah.
I thought we did that one already.
We have, but I feel like doing it again. Sometimes you can't go wrong with a repeat.
Had tomorrow weed. Cody, you just typed in blueberry muffin on YouTube.
Josh Wolf.
I was gonna do edible on the end of it. It was gonna bring up the same thing.
The second favorite practical joke is fun.
I've really
That's 12 minutes long.
Oh yeah, we got Tom.
Shit. Into more of an edible guy.
Listen, man, we can commentary.
Smoking it. You guys do?
You gonna full screen it or you just gonna
Here's
leave
the
it?
thing. It's so different though. Like, because, okay, let me just ask a question. A round of applause, people who have taken too much of an edible before. Okay. Yeah? Because here's the deal, right?
Never.
What they don't tell you is that an edible, when you smoke it, right, before you're going into it, you're like, oh, when I smoke weed, I'm high for an hour or so. When I come down, I'm fine. What they don't tell you is that an edible high goes like this. So if after an hour of eating an edible, you think to yourself, man, I'm as high as I want to be, you are fucked. You know? You got a little extra time on that ride. I remember the first time I took an edible, 3 hours in, I was like, I'm ready to get off the ride now. And they should put something on the package that says you can always eat more, you can never eat less. And most of the time, the edible fucks you up that first time because you eat it, and an hour later, you're like, I'm not high. And then as soon as you eat it again, as soon as you swallow that second piece, you start to get high, and you're like, oh no! Fuck you up. Now, I will tell you this, and let me tell you a little story ahead of time, because I am also a huge fan of practical jokes. And I pulled such a great practical joke on my brother with an edible. It was so good. Don't feel bad for him. That motherfucker has done some shit. Let me give you a little backstory. So, the very first time that I took an edible, I remember walking into my weed store. And by the way, the weed stores in LA, like, to get your medical card is so easy. I went into the doctor. I remember when I was first going in, I had a whole story planned. I had migraines when I was 12, and then I fell down and I hit my head. So I walk into the doctor's office, and there's a poster on the wall that says, if you suffer from any of these, you can have your rec. It was a fucking cheat sheet, right? So I'm like, well, I don't need a story. I go, I'm just going to memorize the first one. It's alphabetical. I'm going to memorize the first one. You ever do this when you memorize something, by the way, where you're like, got it. What was that? Yeah.
Every day.
Half a second and you're back. Like, I don't fucking remember what that was at all. So I memorized the first one, and I'm like, okay. Got it. Guy calls me in, and I sit down there. He goes, Mr. Wolf, what seems to be ailing you where you feel like you need medical marijuana? And I just blanked. But I remembered it was the first one, so I was like... Autism? You should have seen him. He was like... He said, do you mean anxiety? I go, that's it, anxiety. super anxious that I'm gonna get autism. Can you just give me the fucking card? It's also funny, like, well, so I'm at my weed store. And the guy who I always buy from, the guy who owns the place, he goes, you're not an edible guy, huh? I go, no, I haven't tried one. And he was like, you want to try one? I said, sure. And he goes, what do you like to eat? And I said, well, for sweets, I like baked goods and stuff. And he said, well, we actually made some blueberry muffins fresh today. And I was like, well, fucking look at you, okay. Wow, you got yourself a little bakery in the back, buddy? That's nice. So he brings me out a blueberry muffin, and he hands it to me, and he goes, here you go. Now, at my weed store, they have a place where they want you to they smoke responsibly. They want you to get high in a second room. And the room has a pool table. It's got a big screen TV. It's got PlayStation. It's got Xbox. It's got an Apple TV. And what I used to do is I'd get a joint, and I'd smoke it. I'd be high for an hour. I'd come down, and I'd drive home. So I thought, well, that's what's going to happen after I eat my edible. Right? So as I'm eating the muffin, and it was delicious. You know, the edibles are good now. And you ever eat something that's so good, there's one crumb left, and you're like, well, I am eating that. I put the last crumb in my mouth. And right when I put it in my mouth, the dude who gave it to me walks in and he goes, you didn't eat that whole fucking muffin, did you? And he goes, well, you gotta get the fuck out of here. I go, what? Why? He goes, well, you're about to freak out for real. I can't have that here. You gotta go home. And I go, you didn't tell me not to eat the whole muffin. He goes, I didn't tell you to eat the whole muffin either, did I? And I go, what's about to happen? And he goes, you are in for an uncomfortable 8 hours. Look, those of us who've done drugs, well, you know, your mindset going in is really important, right? And fear is not your fucking friend, okay? So I'm already spiraling the drain. I'm not even high yet. I'm like, what's gonna happen to me? The dude goes, how far do you live from here? I go, oh, like 20 minutes. And he goes, you might make it. I try to walk out of there on my way out. He goes, who's at your house? I go, my kids. He goes, I wouldn't fucking talk to them. I go, okay. So, I go home, I go to sleep, I wake up high. Now, I hate waking up high. I hate waking up high, and I'll tell you why. Because, look, when I go to sleep, I'm basically saying, whatever's happening right now, I'm pretty much done with. Yeah. If I wanted to stay high, I'd fucking stay awake. Pretty much done. And I'd like to wake up with a clean slate, please. So when I wake up high, I'm like, fuck you. So I called the dude who gave me the edible. I was mad. I go, hey, man. Like, you ought to let somebody know when you give them tomorrow weed. It's tomorrow, motherfucker. Like, there should be a note on the package that says, I hope you don't have shit to do tomorrow either, because you're going to be fucked up for a couple days, man. So,
all right, we can call
I laid
it
in bed, because then I started to think, what a great
yeah.
opportunity
We'll just
would
let it
be
play.
for a practical joke on my brother.
Oh, this is...
Now, don't feel bad. Hey, who's got older brothers in here? Right? So fuck them. We know what they did. We know you. You older brothers in here, you deserve every last little bit of shit you get your whole life. You motherfuckers.
You motherfuckers.
I laid in bed all day trying to decide, which one of my brothers I wanted to give a near-death experience to, right?
You should do NDE.
Now, before you feel bad for him, let me tell you what he used to do to me. You know those couches that fold out into beds? So he would fold it out, and then he would put me in it, and he would fold it the fuck back up. At a very young age, I had to learn to breathe like this. Like a fucking survivor. Right?
Top Gun, motherfucker.
So I was like, I'm gonna get this dude. I call him on the phone. I'm like, hey man, do you want to come over and get high? And he was like, yeah. I go, great, I'm gonna roll you a joint. You're not ready for the edibles that I have. Now look, anybody who knows, when you tell your brother, your older brother, he can't do something. So when I told him you're not ready for edibles, I was basically standing on the edge of the dock like this. I just needed him to take the bait, right? Oh, and he took it. He was like, what? What? Oh, I'm eating what you eat, bro. Don't you worry about me. I'm your big brother. You don't think I can handle you? I've been getting high since you were in Mom. And I was like, first of all, yeah, don't say in Mom to me. I don't like that. There's got to be a better analogy than that one. I said, but if you want to come on over. He goes, I'm coming over. Now, I had bought him something called a space cake.
Oh, jeez.
Guys, a space cake will fuck you up, right? So I cut it in half, and I cut his half in half, right? And he goes, how much you eating? I go, I'm eating a half, but you should probably start with a quarter. What? Well, you You don't think I can handle what you handle, bro? I'm gonna eat. I might even eat the big half. I'm like, oh, if you insist. And right when he finished his half, I turned to him and I did to him what the dude at the weed store did to me. I go, hey man. He goes, what? I go, you gotta get the fuck out of here. And he was like, what? Why? I go, well, I think you're gonna freak out and I think it'll be really funny. So... Bye. And he goes, wait a second. You think I'm gonna freak out so you're gonna send me home? That doesn't make sense, bro. Because if you really thought I was gonna freak out, you'd wanna watch and make fun of me. I think you're sending me home because you know you're gonna freak out, bro. That's what's gonna happen, huh? You're gonna freak out, that's why you're sending me home? We'll see what happens. I'll call you in an hour. And I said, I look forward to your phone call. An hour and a half later, he sent me a text. That was just numbers, right? And I was like... And I texted him back. I go, what is that? He goes, my vital signs. I'm freaking out! He was texting me from a blood pressure machine in CVS. He was like, I'm getting my numbers, dude. I might die in CVS. I might die in CVS. I said, you're not gonna die, but you could die. I said, if you don't want to die, the most important thing is to never, ever. And then I hit send, I turned off my phone, and I went to sleep. Because fuck him, he put me in a couch, everybody. Fuck him.
That's good. I like that guy.
Josh
funny.
Wolf is a shit. His whole special is great. Now, if you've been watching the show, thanks for sticking with us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, click that bell icon.
Hit that like button.
Shut the fuck up.
Hit that like button.
Smash it.
Smash it.
With a hammer.
But don't smoke the tomorrow weed.
But don't eat the tomorrow weed.
Yeah. Anyways.
Again, as I was saying, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, smash that bell icon. You'll always be notified when we go live. Normally, it's a live show Saturday nights at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Tonight is Sunday because we had other things going on yesterday. And, yeah.
You can watch us while you're watching that football game. Just put a little earbud in. Put us on your phone, you know.
Yeah. Yay, tomorrow weed. But...
Hooray, weed!
That's,
like, even if you just do us a favor and just tune in long enough for the, algorithm to kick in, you'd be okay with that.
Yeah. Just, or you can watch us after the fact.
Or that, yeah.
Either one helps us.
Just don't go to uploads. You got to go to
the live.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's where our videos are.
Yep. But anyway, we are exactly 2.5 hours in. So, I'm Justin.
I'm Joe.
And I'm dying.
Tally ho, lads.